Neat. These can go.
I set them on top of the computer underneath there.
Neat.
So that the cable's not like dangling places.
Oh no, you changed your name. My name
Do you know who Schwar is?
Schwar? Did I name myself Schwar?
I don't know. It says Schwar's character sheet.
Whoa! You shouldn't be able to change that up there. Oh, Schwar's probably the dude who made the character sheet. Actually.
Okay, I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I think that's who literally made the character sheet. That's a kitty with a friggin' yeah on it.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, it's a chainsaw.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah,
on top
Tony,
of it has the machine gun.
Tony already showed me that.
That game was great.
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance was a great game.
Have not played it.
So good. It's a platinum game.
Yeah, I'm aware of what it is and who it was made by. I just haven't played it.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you it was a good game.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Feels good to be in Spaceland.
Try that. See what your first impression.
Yeah,
of that game is.
Don't worry, that list's only real long already.
Well, whatever. Just like.
Oh, hey, Michael, I found something else helpful out for space combat.
Okay.
If we need to be like fixing the shields and whatnot, you can do a minor crew action called Glide that requires no checks and the ship moves at half speed and has less maneuverability, but you can make that action.
Oh, good. Good.
And keep us moving while everybody else is like shooting and recharging shields and doing stuff.
Is this that whole like Star Wars joke of "Don't worry, I've got some maneuvers," and you're gonna like lilt wistfully to the left?
I mean, if he's driving, yeah, probably.
I don't trust.
It's
character male or
list
female?
lazily
Male.
to the
I don't
left.
trust him driving.
That's fine. He doesn't trust him driving either.
Cool. Let's not do that.
He's 99 years old, and let me tell you what. He doesn't have a pilot's license, but even if he did, it'd be expired.
Oh, also, by the way, with what the captain's role is and what it can do, it's honestly not a bad idea to not have a captain every round.
Yeah,
Because they're
but
not.
Michael can literally not do anything.
I'm useless outside of that role, so that's great and all.
You can actually do, like, if you were to slide out of captain and into pilot out of necessity, you can do basic flying with no checks.
Oh, that's good. I guess it's pretty hard to like fuck up flying when there's nothing around you.
Yeah. But like when you start doing barrel rolls and like
don't do
around
it.
maneuvers and adjusting stuff, you just fuck up. And fucking up those checks is bad because in most cases your ship like stops moving and gets -4 AC to everything.
If you fuck them up bad enough, anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you just barely fuck it up, it's like, oh well, you didn't do the maneuver and you move at half speed.
Yeah.
Basically,
but if you fuck them up bad, your ship stops moving and you're dead in the water and you get fucking shot at.
Like if you're being chased.
Oh, when you like spin around and you kick it in reverse and drive backwards in front of them, is that?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're following you. You turn around so that your jets are right next to them as you turn around, and you blast full bore onto them with the engine and run the other way.
All right.
Michael, make a token of the ship.
Oh, okay.
You still have a picture for that?
I mean, you dropped it into one of these things. I'll find it. Hang on.
Yeah.
It's probably in our old chat. Here it is. Yep.
Okay.
File saved. I shall make a token. Where did that save to? Okay, I know where it's saved to. It's saved to the downloads folder because that's where Skype saves everything.
Okay, let's see. What do I actually need up? I probably need the SRD up because I don't actually know how rules work yet.
Yeah, I have my character sheet and the core rulebook open.
I guess I'll keep Hangouts open because you guys seem to like throwing stuff around in there. And then the map, and then character sheets, like all of my 3 character sheets that I need.
Alright, so because the ship is a side view, we're just going to treat the top as the left, the bottom as the right, and the back of the front as the back of the front.
Well, even if it's a side view, just point it so that the front is pointed front.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
It's also not going to fit for Jack in a token.
Make it small? I don't know. Actually, just like take the picture. It'll automatically force it to fit into a grid spot. It doesn't have to be a token.
Well, it's easier if it's a token. Is I think what me and Brett are getting at, but it's just more of it don't fit good. But I'm just gonna take the front of the ship as the token.
Okay, that's fine.
You're fine.
Also, it could be useful if you make that token a hex.
Well, I already did, so.
Okay, good. And make sure it's facing a flat.
It's facing what?
Make sure forward is on a flat and not on a corner.
That's more complicated. You went from easy to complex because that would require rotation.
Yeah, well,
That's what's gonna have to happen.
it's gonna have to happen.
All right. Well, hang on. Give me a second. I can do this. You're just gonna have to give me a moment. Where'd the stupid ship go? I need the picture of the ship. It's in here somewhere.
My weapons are a Sub-Zero hail cannon and a Sub-Zero hail pistol.
There.
That's a lot of less than nothing.
Yep, Sub-Zero.
Let me get.
Just kill me now. I don't need it.
I mean, I'm sure we're gonna try.
Tony, you're not
Oh,
allowed
hey,
to die.
other random question. Can my drone take actions in space?
Like you're on the ground walkie drone?
Yeah.
Like in the ship?
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, like as a crew member?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. It has skills, right?
Ship.
I mean, yes.
And you can have it do one thing as part of your whole turn, right?
No, it gets one move or standard in ground combat. It gets one move or standard on its own, and if I give it a move, then it gets a move, and if I spend a swift, then it gets a full action.
I mean,
none of those things translate to space combat.
Ship token.
I mean,
space combat, each crew member gets
can't
one
you
action.
make it do one of your skill checks if you're direct controlling it?
Yes, but like I said, that's only if I spend my move, and the move standard minor doesn't apply in space combat.
Just don't masticate into it.
Oh well, then I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, you can literally.
it's just a big fight in like questions in fact questioning. And I was like, can mine do it? Yes or no? If no, I'll take it because it's a big fight and I don't want to argue it. But like,
So,
I mean, I don't know
What's up?
because if it can't do anything in a space combat, then why does it matter?
Well, it's just it's a matter of whether it
just
can
type
or
in
not.
drive real quick. Just drive.
Well, you just said it couldn't.
Bring up my Google Drive.
No, I said it's an argument of whether it can or not. So space combat is every crew member gets one action.
Go over to
Does the drone count as a crew member?
sign into mine. Sign in.
Basically, the argument is like either it's an NPC technically, it's a creature, it can take actions, or no, it's a class feature, and it specifically says that class features cannot augment crew actions,
Oh.
and that's the argument.
oh, shit.
Here, let me just. No. No. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no for now because I don't know.
Okay, well, I might argue with you when we hit level 20 and he gets a full AI and has a full complement of actions.
Yeah, when we hit level 20, that's a funny.
Well, that's
know,
obsession, right? Like, our characters are just gonna find, like, some magic orbs that put them right at level 20 now, right?
Okay, that is the front of the ship. Man, that looks fucking weird.
Please open over here. There we go. What? What? Hang on.
Can I make it bigger? Why can't I make it big? Oh, that's too big. That's multiple. Okay, fine. Fuck you then. Fuck you, game. Whatever.
What? What was that?
Wait, I know how to do that. There's a way to do that.
We got there.
Oh shit! I can't remember where it is.
What are you looking for?
There's a way to resize like a token without having it snap to the size of the grid, but I can't remember how.
He's just a little guy. Oh, well, you made it
Now
better.
now it's too fat.
Your mom's too fat.
Oh!
Oh well, we're just gonna go. Like, I want it to be as big as the grid, but there's no way. So he's just a little guy.
That's fine.
All right. All right. So I need to open up everybody's character sheet. Let's see. And I've probably been really, really bad.
You're so
Probably
bad.
Send me your character sheet.
Who?
Yeah.
I need Adams and Brett's again because I
got
fell
it.
asleep.
I'll send it to him.
You should have mine, but all right.
I know I should, but I failed. Just accept that I'm a failure, and we'll move on from here.
I mean, okay. I'm just gonna be nice and not say anything.
I mean, you could be mean. I'm me. You know who I am.
There's the spaceship sheet too, but again, it still doesn't have a name.
Okay, cool. Why aren't they showing up, motherfucker? Oh wait, I bet I know why.
You piece of trash.
I threw him in individual chat.
Yeah, you
I
bastard.
put yours in Discord.
I sent a link for Adams in Hangouts.
Except
Use all of your programs.
Yeah,
you
literally.
just said Discord, didn't you?
Yeah.
I hate you. Because everybody said that everywhere.
And before DM, you think you came to assign quests to us?
I'm gonna vote for Remor for the ship name. Rimor. It's the Latin translation of the word explorer.
My character's not. That's not true. I was gonna say he's not smart enough to know Latin. That's just not strictly not true.
I mean, technically, there's just no Latin doesn't exist.
Yeah, what you said.
All right, Adam.
So
no,
our
god
current-
damn it, Adam.
I want a more traditional name like Archon or fuck, I had another one too that was more just like Intrepid.
Intrepid?
Ugh. This coffee is not good.
What's wrong with it?
It's bad.
Let's see what happened.
Intrepid or intrepid?
Intrepid.
Okay.
Intrepid.
I'm okay with Intrepid over Archon. I don't care for Archon at all.
I like both of them. I actually like Archon slightly better, but I like both of them, so I can work with.
I like Intrepid.
I like Intrepid.
Okay,
I know I'm just the DM, but I like it.
Intrepid it is then.
Okay, the Intrepid. That's like mostly everybody. So I can rename this sheet
That works for me.
Intrepid.
Oh god, that was awful.
I'm disappointed I can't name it something long and complicated in Sanskrit, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that you can't do that, Kobe. So disappointed. Please express your woes.
All right, so
Don't give him that option. He'll take it.
we got a.
Noel's gonna give us an hour-long lecture about why it should be named something else.
But the symbolism behind the archetypal particular.
Please no. Oh my.
Ouch. I vote ouch.
All right, so we've got everybody here.
No, we don't.
Okay, everybody done.
No. Wrong.
What? I said, no, go away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
You also
yeah.
have to assign the tokens to us, by the way, because nobody else can move the ship currently.
Yeah, I know. Who want? Should I give the ship token to everyone or just the pilot?
Yeah, give it to everyone. That way we don't have to worry about juggling it.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta figure out how
We're
to
going
do
this
that.
way. No, we're going this way. I will turn this thing around.
What does that even mean?
No,
in
you won't. I
space?
disabled the engines.
Damn.
I will turn off the air. Don't think I won't.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can I?
Life support is a privilege, not a right.
I need to make diplomacy checks against my own party.
They're actually having this argument, but I'll turn the AC off. No.
He'd rather you turned off the air.
Oh god.
Did I add that will save bonus? Did we do that?
Probably. I don't know.
I'm gonna name you Vari, Michael, because it's easier to understand for me.
Just
Name him Varric.
yeah, I'll take Varric over Vari.
Okay, Varric it is.
It's very good to meet you.
Oh.
He's already gonna stab me.
Oh god. Oh, there's two of them already.
Oh, he's gonna stab me.
Critical mass.
Which ability mod gives will? Okay, so that was good. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. We're good.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
So
How many of these
everybody
caches
needs to
do I have?
pick one of the 5 ship roles. As soon as you get onto the ship, you have to declare it because that's the role you're in if shit happens.
Captain.
Where's the list?
I don't know.
You have captain, engineers, gunners, pilot, and science officers. Science officers.
I think that the role of my character is better as an engineer, but apparently I have the best dex.
No, you don't. You have tied with me.
Cool. I'll be the engineer.
Building a starship.
Okay. I will apologize in advance. When we hit like level 6 or 8, I'm kicking your ass out of engineer. Because my class specifically gets like insta-heal ship abilities.
I'm doing the piloting. If I recall
Well,
correctly.
Yes.
Do you want me to be the gunner then?
I mean, me and you are gonna float around between gunner, engineer, and science officer because me and you are the only ones that have the skills to do engineering and science officer.
Then we'll do that.
I can do engineering, I'm pretty sure.
Do you have the engineering skill?
Yes.
Do you have int?
Yes.
I have
My int is
18
8.
int, and I have the engineering and computer skill.
I am captain. I do nothing but captain. Yay, captain. Oh my
You
captain.
need to
my
get
captain.
some skills
I've not
so
seen
you
that
can
movie
do
either.
things.
Don't
other than
quote that
Captain.
movie if you haven't seen that
I've not
movie.
seen that either.
That is not a movie you're allowed to quote if you haven't seen it. You don't even know what
the
that
conversation,
means.
man. Nobody
this
else
is-
really could just
That
quite
one's-
fill
that's
this role, more
different.
like you couldn't fill any other role.
Noel, I didn't realize you had engineering.
Yes, my strength and
I
dex
don't.
and int are all at least 16. My strength's 18.
Should have been an engineer, you old fart.
It's not even a class skill for me. I have no idea how computers work. I have no idea how engineering works.
You're also old.
Hey, what does that have to do with anything?
How many
Can
old
you
people
get-
do you
can
know
you
that
get
really
piloting?
understand their cell phone?
Okay, you are basing this off of a Terran mindset, which realistically, 100 years in Starfinder, everyone probably still knows how to use technology.
Either
I don't think you
Gaia or
pilot a ship.
Tanya.
Hey, Brett
Yeah,
already...
I've seen you drive as it is.
Brett, hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. You're great.
Brett already
I'll just
said
take
that
my
as long
car.
as it's nothing complicated, that I can fly a ship just fine. So,
Sure. Up, down,
Yeah.
left, right. Good job.
hey, no, if there's no
If it's
obstacles,
Atari controls, I can do it.
if there's no obstacles in a 3D space, you basically can't fuck it up, right?
There's a direction you're supposed to go.
Well,
Well, I know I technically have the best piloting skill because I have the best dex.
So,
you just point the ship
I
towards
actually,
the
to be
planet
fair, I have
and
the best in all.
turn
of
on
these
the thrusters,
skills,
right?
Most
So-
likely.
I'll vote gunner.
pilot. No, wait, no, captain.
Pilot? What? No, no,
Well, 'cause-
never
'cause
you.
You don't have to have a good base attack to be a gunner.
No, you need to either have base attack or pilot skill.
Yeah.
Sorry
So
about
if you have ranks in piloting,
We
you
haven't
can
even
gun
started.
just
We're
fine.
Like,
Oh,
we're
I
doing
can-
like
yeah.
all the here
I mean,
ye,
we
here
have
ye,
base
who
attack.
on the
This-
ship
this
is the
isn't
what
for
now?
you.
So we're trying to figure out who's the pilot, who's the engineer.
I'm gonna lean over Adam and kiss you.
I actually think that to start,
Fucking hell, baby.
because especially because my background is sort of like I want to be a fighter pilot, even though I'm not going to end up being that. But the reason I'm joining this is because I'm a pilot. I'm going to be the pilot, which is going back to my origin of the character.
Man,
I
it
think
does
that
not feel
Adam,
like
you
end
should
of
go ahead and
season.
be the
I do not feel
engineer
like we've
for
had
now.
enough
Like,
games
we
for
can
it to be
change
the
all
end
this
of
shit
the
up
derby
later,
season.
or even in the midst of combat, we can change.
True.
But I think that our default, like everybody get in the ship and like do stuff, should be I want to be the pilot. The bear should probably be the gunner as the actual soldier.
Captain.
And then you could be engineering / computers
I'm gonna hit you.
Cap.
I'm gonna hit you.
if you wanted to be the Kaylee character.
Hit. You're not gonna like it either.
Cap. Call me Cap.
Adam.
Ow. No, why? I know.
Is your bro named Shadow?
Sure.
Okay.
I think you said
I actually
drone
think I named
name.
it like Silver
Yeah,
or
I
something.
heard.
Shadow's
Is
better.
your frown named Shadow?
No, I heard is your bro named Shadow.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Shadow.
Bro, Shadow in the house.
Oh God.
bear whose name I still don't
I,
know.
Oh my God.
I
Have
hate
you guys-
all of you.
Has anybody here seen Letterkenny?
No.
Oh man, I need to show you a clip of that later. It's like 2 minutes long.
My bro's name is Shadow.
I love that.
Check it
show.
out. I'm with my boy Big Mac. Yes, it's because you're big.
And you cast the long shadow.
Also, technically, anybody can take a shot with the gun as a snapshot from anywhere, like from any station, but you get a -2 to it.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
I think.
I was literally talking about
I just
American
remembered
Gods
that
last
you
night
had
and
expressed
how
an
much it
interest
sucks.
Prior, so I thought I'd let you know that the new one comes out today. Wait, do I have to? I must
So,
have to know that.
Is that
spell? You
season
must-
2 just now getting started 5 years later?
5 years? What?
Yeah.
But it didn't come out in 2014.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Oh, I'm all of the judgy.
Oh man. Why so much judgment?
Okay, 2017.
Yeah.
2 years. 2 years. You good?
Yeah.
You
Let's have a conversation, pal.
Hey, about what?
Hey, where's that new Danmachi season?
Hey, you shut up now. That actually was 2015.
I know it was.
We can talk about it because I'm still butthurt all about Berserk forever.
Oh, I'm with you.
All right. Can you guys move the ship around?
The last one was in 2017. It wasn't that
Yes.
long
But
ago.
how long was it prior?
Can everyone
To
move
be
the ship
fair,
around?
we needed that recovery
Adam,
time.
see if you can move the ship.
Okay, I'll take that.
Whoa.
Well, move the ship.
No, click on the ship. What are you doing?
Again.
Oh, right.
Yeah, yes, Adam
Why
can
are you
move the
watching
ship.
the stream.
Because I was just trying to like, there's a stream. I didn't
So
realize
can I
there
drop
was-
down, flip it in reverse? I can! Sweet!
So right now I've got Captain Varric, Engineer Adam, Pilot Bear, and me as the science officer, and we can the three of us can rotate around as necessary, and or you can always take a snapshot as your action with the gun at a -2 from anywhere that you're sitting.
Really loud.
Take a -2. You can still you can still fire. You can still pilot shittily.
All right, Brett, can you go see if you can move the ship?
So
Yeah,
what
I
does
can.
the science engineer
Okay.
do exactly?
Wins the game.
Recharge the shields and targeting for the guns and
Scanning mostly.
scanning for stuff and locking on with weapons and
You're a weapon.
targeting specific enemy ship systems and
I don't think there necessarily has to be an engineer right at the beginning if we get into combat. But I mean, they can make.
I think engineering is more important than science.
It is. I will say engineering is more important, especially because you can boost subsystems with.
So
extra
Adam, you said you wanted to be a gunner, the gunner primary.
Well, my thought process was that if you're going to be swapping roles, it might be easier for me to just like become the gunner then, so that it stays consistent.
I still think me and you are going to be dancing around.
Okay,
all
well,
over the
Okay,
place.
then we'll just do
let
that.
me-
I'll stay as
let
the
me go
engineer for
ahead
now.
and give you guys a quick explanation, just in case somebody doesn't know.
Okay.
When combat happens in space, the enemy's turn and your guys' turn all happen at the same time.
Oh, good.
And every combat starts with the engineering phase first.
Yeah.
And then I believe the piloting phase after that.
Yeah.
And it ends with the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Now, when piloting and movement happens, all the pilots, enemies and allies, whatever, whoever's piloting, roll a pilot check, and the person with the highest number goes last because they get the most tactical advantage because they get to move after everybody else has moved.
Yeah.
So, just to answer some questions on this, on like where you're going to be, every start of a new round, I'm going to ask where everyone is, and for that whole round, you're stuck there.
Yeah.
You got it.
So if I start a round and say, where are we going to be? And so says engineer, that's where you are that whole round. If nobody picks gunner, then you're not shooting that round.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yes, there are 2 actions that anybody can take from anywhere. One is glide, which is a piloting action that can only be taken if no other piloting actions have been taken. It lets you move at half speed and your maneuverability is shitty, but you can still fly the ship around.
Okay.
The other one is snapshot. Snapshot lets you
like
fire
an
a
AI
weapon.
shot.
Sort of. It's a shot at -2, basically. That
Okay.
can only be taken if nobody else has taken a gun or a shot.
Well,
but that still
that's
takes up
good
your
to know.
action for the round.
I was slightly worried about that. I'm like, how do you shoot if you're just a pilot?
Yeah, you can still. Yeah, exactly. If you're in a fighter and it's a one-person ship, how do you do things? That's how you do things.
Yeah.
Are you watching more of the tablecloths? Cool.
So, Adam, just for our default, we're getting on the ship, we're flying off the planet. I'm going to go ahead and throw you in the gunner spot because science officer is generally less important. And I think I've got the better engineering skill, and later on, I'm going to have all kinds of engineering tricks that require me to be in engineering.
I'm the captain.
So then I'll be the. I'm fine with that. That works for me because I'd rather try and have consistent roles when possible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the captain, baby.
Hey, Michael,
What?
when you level up, you should put 1 rank into piloting.
Then my pilot bonus is 1.
Only to use for having to shoot the gun if you have to.
He also has no dex, though.
Yeah, I know.
Gunner uses dex.
And piloting.
You're asking a lot.
You're looking at me and you're like, hey, look at all these things you're not good at. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get good at those.
I forgot what overheat does.
Well, at least you can taunt the enemy.
Shoot us. Do it. I dare you. You'll regret it
You'll
so
miss.
hard.
You'll freaking miss.
If you do it successfully, it's actually pretty good.
I swear to God, if you shoot us, I will ensure that the bits and pieces of refuse from my ship clog up the airports on the side
Wait,
of yours.
no.
It'll be
Okay.
really
Noel,
So,
you did it wrong.
since-
You actually
since-
accidentally said Brett,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think it's way
I need
funnier
to
that
check
way.
something else. I'm going over here. Why is that there? Whatever.
Oh no. Space and everything is gone.
Can everyone move their proper token?
I can't even see my token, so.
Woo!
Oh, there it is. There's my old guy. Yeah, I can move him.
I can spin. Woo! Yeah.
I can move my dude.
Okay, good. Everyone has proper control over everything they need to control. Oh,
Hey, Noel.
oh.
Oh, you eat everybody apparently. Wait, go see if you eat Brett and the okay. All right. Yep. I eat everyone and then you eat me. Got it.
Yes.
I think it's based on the order I put them in, and I put Adam in last.
Perfect.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like, you got those like big old like tusk mandibles, making me uncomfortable.
All right. Well, now that everybody can control everything decently well,
All right, that's it. Have a good session, guys. We're done.
yeah, we're done. Okay.
I don't understand.
Can everybody introduce themselves?
Whatever you did with it. Hang on, Adam. Adam just stepped. Oh, okay. Actually, can I ask you a favor? Will you? I mean, I'll totally get out if you want, but I just don't want to go that way.
Okay, get out.
Aw. Thank you.
What do you want? Coffee or something?
Yeah, creamer coffee.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
Nope, I trust you. I trust you.
Oh.
Just go like 1 part creamer, 4 parts coffee, or 1 part creamer, 3 parts coffee.
Or 1 part coffee and 4 parts creamer.
I mean,
He'd still drink your
I'd
coffee.
still drink it. I just have regrets.
I just keep it simple. 4 parts coffee, 1 part coffee.
Hey now,
I'm
why
just saying,
you gotta throw me under a bus like that?
because I'm usually the boss, and you usually drink coffee the boss,
Because I'm the bus. Is that a fat joke?
and you usually coffee the boss.
I'm pretty sure that's a fat joke.
Self-deprecating fat joke, yeah.
And that's what makes it okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it looks fine.
You look fine.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Self-deprecating fat joke.
How does this work? I don't understand. No, that didn't help me. Wait, what?
No, save me.
What is this? Oh. Okay. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
So here's what I got confused about. So look over here for a second.
Okay.
So I saw this, and I was trying to understand where this came from.
Got it.
There's like
there's
that
2
much-
lines.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'll get it. Because it's talking about something at level 1 and how there's like certain things that I can only use. I'm like, I didn't take any of those spells though. I don't know what to do. I need to go and reconfigure some. Oh, nope, never mind. It's fine.
I'm very concerned about the health of my drone.
Perfect. Kill it. I mean, I'm sorry. Don't.
It doesn't have stamina like the rest of us. It just has hit points.
The PDF?
Yeah. How
Yeah.
does-
Control F.
Well, I think it's easier to
Is that? Can I just go to a certain page? Is that a
Oh,
page?
You just type the page into that.
Oh, okay. Somehow, how did I miss that? Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well, I tried it earlier, and I think I clicked on this because I'm brilliant.
You the best.
Smartest. Most smart.
Absolute genius.
Brilliant.
I think your drone may be easier to heal than people, though.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's why it said table of contents.
Oh,
That's what threw me off. It
Sure.
didn't have an actual.
It's probably marking like the bookmark and
Oh,
not the
oh.
actual page number.
Of course.
Which,
And that's.
if you want to get to the bookmarks, there's that little like banner looking thing on the left, the second element. There you go.
Oh, neat. Okay, that's good. Oh God. All right, too many things open. All right. Starting to cause a panic.
How do you think I feel?
You did all that yourself.
You are correct. This
Like you took the time to set that up. I looked at this and I went, "You put me into what now?"
this is a creation of my own demon.
That
Anyway,
is fairly
Tony, are we ready to start like introducing who we are and like actually getting to know one another a little bit, so that because since we're supposed to like know one another.
Yeah, let me. Well, let's do a little bit of out of character introductions, so
Okay.
everybody at least knows what everyone looks like.
Cool. All right.
And after that, we can do a little bit of role play, like on a random space station where you guys are loading up the supplies, getting ready to head out on your mission.
Ballin'. I'll go ahead and jump in first. Everybody, my name is Varaquara
Jump into
Aureus, or Aureus, I think is a better way to pronounce it. Varaquara Aureus. I am a 99-year-old Lashunta, which is quite elderly for my race. The oldest Lashuntas only live to be around 120. I have ashen brown skin with intricate swirl markings and bone bumps underneath my facial skin. Unlike most Lashunta, who normally their long antennae coming off their foreheads are always perky, mine are longer than normal and droop a bit, which kind of just feeds into trying to make me look older. Although they do perk up whenever I'm using them or if I go alert or anything like that. Since Lashunta are well known for having a level of perfection in their genes with beautifully symmetrical faces, I still look incredibly beautiful despite being almost 100 years old. I'm only barely now just showing the faintest of like smile lines, and otherwise I maintain a pretty happy demeanor of a friendly old guy. Background is basically I spent the majority of my century living on one of the Lashunta homeworlds as essentially like a professor. But I worship Eurasa, and part of Eurasa is essentially accumulating enough knowledge that you transcend mortality by becoming like just an intelligent existence within the cosmos. And I've not achieved that yet, and I was like, I'm getting a little old. Maybe I should go out and try and find some more knowledge that I don't have yet. And that's what initially made me decide to leave and go out and do things.
You know, a good way to live longer and learn and get more knowledge is to just take your brain out and put it in a robot, right?
That's a great plan. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I can help you with that.
That's great, buddy. If you need any type of surgery done, I got you, man. In terms of like what I'm actually good at, I'm really good at talking and I'm good with magic, and that's about as far as it goes. If it involves knowledge, talking, or magic, I got you covered. Any type of physical activity whatsoever or dealing with technology, I'm basically useless. And that's me. That is Veriquara Aureus. I'll pass it off to whoever wants to go next.
Popcorn. I'll
Popcorn?
Go next.
Okay. What? Is that a game?
You never had popcorn like the way that popcorn style worked in school was like you'd finish and then you'd name the next person.
Interesting. Okay,
I'll
popcorn.
I'll go next.
Okay, yeah.
So
Adam, go next.
So my character's name is Jephthah Pinch. I'm a very, very young 22-year-old, 400-pound bug beast, also known as a Trox. Admittedly, he's a bit of a nerd. He is a worshiper of the god Triune, which is the computer god. And
We all wish we were computer gods.
a little bit. And the character has been focusing on helping the maintenance of the computer god, and now has been asked to go out into the world and basically construct additional pylons to
You must construct additional pylons.
to try and help people navigate their way out of the drift, which was created by Triune herself, themselves.
Sure.
I am not a good talker, kind of socially awkward. Real good with computers, religion, sciencey things, piloting. I'm good at all that stuff. Talking is not my strong point. It's probably not. We should leave that to the captain boy.
Captain boy.
Whenever I find new tech, I want to play with it. I want to mess with it. That might involve me eating it. I'll spit it out, but I'll probably stick it in my mouth and like try and
You do
get
that.
a feel for it. He also has tattoos intricately laced across his inner arms that will glow whenever he tries to cast a spell. That look like circuit boards. And that's most of my character. Got a couple of like spell maneuvers. He's mostly a sniper though, so he doesn't want to get close to people. We'll pass it on to Noel.
Noel.
So yeah, that would be an odd choice. Anyway, so my character is Greya Tatiana.
Oh, for fuck's sake, give me something I can spell.
I'm gonna give you something you can spell. Hang on.
It's down in the
I need to
bottom.
put
It
on the
says
crew
Tanya.
list.
Yeah, it says it in the chat. It says Greya Tatiana Carhome, but
In the bottom left-hand corner, it says Tanya.
yeah, I mean, even in the name that he gave, it has Tanya in
Okay.
quotes.
I wasn't looking at the chat.
God,
Yeah.
pay attention.
The idea there would be anybody either that she's close to or has like fought with in any sort of engagement, she would be fine calling her Tanya. So that would probably be this whole group by now.
Yeah, I say if we're traveling together, I think that means that we all apply.
Yeah. She was a recent graduate of just basic officers training in a military that then immediately ended up being disarmed, just as part of a smaller state's making peace with the cosmos or whatever. Reportedly, they moved past believing that they needed a military for better or worse. And so she was like, well, I know how to use things that blow up. Guess I'll go find somewhere else to blow up things. So is a mercenary, but tries to do the, oh yeah, I'm a mercenary with values bullshit.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Oh,
a
boy.
mercenary with a heart of gold.
Here I go, killing again.
I
Yeah,
love
is
that
lawful
guy.
good, by the way.
That guy's
Lawful
the
good
best.
mercenary.
Oh.
Oh man.
I'm neutral good by that thing. Forgot about that.
But So the other thing is that it's very evident from the way that she describes any of either the military training she went through or any of her gear that she's intimately fascinated with any technologies, methods, means, whatever. Like, if it's war shit, it's really fucking cool to her. So, literally knows a bunch of shit about military history and whatnot because cares. And is good at shooting the things and punching the things, but not very good at talking at the things.
We've already got a talker. Nobody else is gonna be good at
true.
it, so don't get knocked unconscious, okay?
Don't get knocked unconscious. Watch, I'll say something wrong, get knocked unconscious, and then you all will have to try and figure out how to fix that problem.
Cool, shoot it first.
Shoot it, hit it, blow it up.
I heard you.
The species' average height is about 10 feet.
Whoa.
That sounds about right here.
It's a bear.
It's a bear. She's about 25 years old-ish. It didn't give me a sense of their lifespan, so I'm just assuming it's near human.
I would guess whatever the lifespan of a bear is.
About 25 to 40 years. In captivity, they average upwards of 40.
It gave me the lifespan of a panda first. Yay!
Oh my god. You fucking 3-year-old.
Hey, don't you just judge? What kind of bear are you, Noel or Tanya?
Probably just a brown bear.
Okay.
Very, like, nothing particularly remarkable. Darker brown.
Okay.
You should be a sun bear.
It looks like they live up to 35 years, so.
You should be a sun bear. Sun bears are sweet.
If I can come up with any more, like, striking visual cues for her appearance, I'll let you know. At the moment, she's wearing just, obviously heavy, like, big plate-covered armor.
Wait, shit.
What'd you break?
Where again did we find this? We found this somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure that's it for me, so Brett!
Like, after the list of
Cool.
spells.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Awesome!
Thanks.
My character is Vex Gray. He is a roboticist and fancies himself some kind of pilot, even though he's vacated the seat. He comes with Drone, his name is Shadow. It contains an AI of its own devising, which he's constantly trying to improve. He's a roboticist, which means he has not a literal fetish, but a figurative fetish for all things cybernetic. And he's very into figuring out how they work and making them work for him and in him. He likes cybernetic.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Prince
does.
Mishkin. Appreciate you. Welcome
He
to the
doesn't
bevy.
mind being social, but he has no particular skills to aid him. And most people probably find him a bit arrogant and dismissive when he has no right to be. He has basically no patience or need for religion, but he also, because you guys are like part of his group, he doesn't give you too much shit about it. Anybody else, he's very much like rolls his eyes and walks off type. Yeah, so like the rest of the party, he's not much of a talker. He's very like business and action first. He is probably the only actively stealthy person in the party, which we'll see if that actually comes in play at all. And you also notice that while he doesn't walk with a limp, he's not very quick on his feet.
Is it like a casual walk, or like he has to walk slowly?
My base land speed's 20.
Okay.
But he's just not like his feet with the digitigrade legs are a little awkward. So he's not very quick. But he's all about computers and tech and physical science.
Man.
He's got computers and engineering and like physics and piloting and stealth and all that. Yeah.
I forgot to mention something also. My character has a small computer that he keeps on him at all times. You might catch him once in a while plugging himself into essentially a virtual reality. Just a note.
Also, who all in here, including my character, talks more by or is liable to talk by telepathy?
I am. I think I'm the only one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I do
Just,
not have this capability.
yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure just
Oh,
you,
what it's
Varric.
worth-
What?
I'm just saying, for what it's worth, y'all, I will probably not talk normally at you because bear noises.
Tanya, what languages do you know?
Yeah, we forgot to do that, didn't
I
we?
think it's just common.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just common. And
Oh wait, you have a lot of int. You could
Yeah,
have.
16. I have plus.
You have 3 more languages beyond common. I bet you didn't get that done, did you?
You should
Not
make Castrovellian one of them.
What is it?
It's just the Lashuntan language. It's what my people speak.
Isn't there a different name for that?
It's called Castrovellian, which is the main home the main homeworld of Lashunta is Castrovelia, and you can also just call it Lashunta as the language, but they normally refer to it as Castrovellian.
I speak Common, Strix, Versite, which is the language of my homeworld, Isoki, Vex, and then Breathadan and Akatonian, which are 2 other worlds that he's worked on.
I speak Common, Castrovellian, Terran, and Kasatha. So
I speak Common, Castrovellian, Kasathas, Nichaki, and Sheeran.
Cool, so you guys can only talk to me in fucking Common.
Well, I actually had one more slot. What do you want to just add one that we can speak in?
you could add Strix in his actual like.
You can either add that or the I would add the language of my homeworld, which covers several other races.
Which is?
Versite, Vercite.
Okay, we'll add that. Thank you.
Do Versite.
What's that?
It's his homeworld.
SC.
Brett's homeworld.
Okay, sure.
SC again? Yeah, tier 2s.
Versite.
Range 100. It was smaller. I forgot what SC was.
I don't know.
I think it's
You'd have to go to
CITE.
equipment.
Okay.
I can check.
Okay.
Whatever.
Sorry.
No, you good.
I'm trying to get used to this again.
That works. So right now what you guys are doing are you're loading your ship up, getting ready to go on your mission, which I should go ahead and give. I don't think everybody was there for that whole thing I talked about. Adam wasn't.
I told Adam what the themeless one was. And did you have any problems with the themeless one?
We changed it to priest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because basically it's just easier. My character is trying to add additional pylons for the computer god to make it through the drift. So if that works out better, perfect. The other thing is that I took a dex increase instead of a wisdom increase for that.
SC is self-charging.
Cool, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to use that connection.
Well, I did not know what the priest one was, though. So,
Oh, okay.
So you need to tell what his connection is to Sedona.
Oh, okay, sure. Just a quick overview for everybody. You guys are taking supplies to this world that my brain has flubbed the name of.
I couldn't remember either, so good luck.
Don't worry.
To cargo land.
The cargo land. Yeah, if the cargo makes it there.
It's a good thing we still have 2 cargo bays.
Yeah. Okay, the colony world of Nakondis is where you guys are taking this cargo to. It's a budding colony that needs supplies, so these are what you're bringing them.
I think cargo land was better.
They're not really worth much, but they're paying you 4,000 credits to bring it, so, you know, that's 1,000 credits apiece. That's pretty good.
It's literally what we started our lives with, so.
But the other reason you're going is because you all have connections to the person that is there. Her name is Sedona. She's a female android. And she's worked with all of you in the past at different times. And essentially, I think she's really the reason this group is kind of together.
Yep.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
not only did she have different ties with each of you, she also helped you get your ship that you're in.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, she found
Our
a
glorious ship, the SS. What was it again?
Intrepid.
Intrepid.
Intrepid. She found a guy who had a rock bottom price and helped you acquire it. And she told you if you ever could to visit her sometime. And this is a perfect excuse to not only visit a friend, but get paid for
This is
doing
yours,
it.
isn't it? Do you ever use this thing?
OneNote? No, I literally never use OneNote.
Okay. Well, I'm adding notes.
Yeah,
anyway,
you can create notes in there. I don't give a shit.
Cool.
You'll probably only use them when you're on that computer. So
That's my thought process. Okay, can I get that person's name again?
Sedona.
Sedona. Cedona.
C-E-D.
Not to be confused with Mac-
So, since you are a scholar,
No,
your connection with her is.
no, I'm the scholar. He's a priest.
Oh, sorry. Let me read the right one.
So mad at
Since
you.
you're a priest, Sedona was a friend of a friend whom you tended through a difficult illness. Wow, you're not even a doctor. God damn, they had the computer nerd tend a guy who was dying.
Well, he was making his way to the drift, and I helped send him off.
Maybe the friend was actually an android.
Are you aware that priests go in and give their final rites to people even though they're not doctors?
Do they do it on a data slate?
Although Sedona doesn't share your religious conviction, you learned over long hours at your mutual friend's bedside that she is a good and caring person. When your friend passed away, you and Sedona both agreed to keep in touch, but you drifted apart nonetheless. You heard she retired to an Abdercourt colony in the Vast, and you resolved to rekindle your friendship.
Neat.
So is your VR you believing that you're an actual doctor that knows what he's doing?
No.
Are you just surgeon simulator the
Surgeon
whole time?
No, you guys can find out what's in the VR later. You'll figure that out in time.
He likes sexy giant bug ladies.
I mean, look at him. Look at him.
No, for his species, what he's really into is normal-looking humans.
So, essentially what you guys are doing right now is, like I said, loading the ship up. If you have any role play you'd like to do, I know that's really hard to do when it's just like, hey, no context at all, talk to each other.
This is some rather heavy cargo. It's fortunate that I can lift it with these bare arms.
So I'm gonna. So how well do we know everybody? Is this kind of our first meeting? or do we
We've been a crew for a little while.
Yeah, because we've had the
We-
ship
we-
for a while.
We decided to take this mission because hey, we could go see Sedona over there. Hey, everybody knows Sedona. Cool. Let's go.
So I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna try and do continued studying of the drone then, because I don't necessarily get to see it necessarily carrying weight often, which would be a different set of strain on the drone.
But didn't you say the drone had a name, Vex?
Shadow.
Yes.
Shadow?
Shadow.
Okay, yeah, right. Because we made jokes about it being a bro name.
Shadow drone of Vex.
And it can carry a good amount. It doesn't have the cargo contraption that I'm gonna eventually probably put on it, but you can still hang shit off of it, and it carries it just fine.
So
I don't have a whole lot of strength, so it does all the carrying for me usually.
I'm essentially going to does it have a big tail like that original picture did?
Yes.
I'm gonna follow it doing general studies, and every once in a while you're gonna catch me trying to stick its tail in my mouth. This is something you've seen me do plenty of times. This is not the first time.
Tony, what was the name of the planet one more time? Because I'm gonna write it down this friggin' time.
It's fine. It's
Yeah, we're trying to add
Give
notes.
I think
Nakondis.
Wakanda.
Nakondis.
Nakondis?
Nakondis.
D-I-S. Okay, I had Nakondius. Nakondius.
so. Basically, because you and I are the two that are primarily keeping this ship together, we do all the maintenance, all the computer stuff. And this thing is entirely of my own creation. I put this together from scratch. I'm kind of more interested in what you might come up with in your analysis. And I'm all right, I just move on.
So
You're gonna get it wet. It could probably handle that, actually.
it can probably handle that. This character essentially, I don't really want to be the high pitched voice because that can probably get annoying over time. But
I don't think Trox have high pitched voices anyway.
Yeah.
okay, fine. How about this? He's gonna have a deeper voice, but he basically makes the like version of squee noises that would happen in a deep voice.
I imagine that I imagine that an excited Trox just makes like fast clicking noises. Like
Sure.
look at that thing.
Sure.
That if you didn't, like noises that your standard human, if they didn't know, no, it's fine, that one's happy, would be like, wait, what?
Also, if anybody watches, you're gonna see, because I assume that power courses through the drone. You can see the blue. My assumption is that that's a power setup.
Yeah.
So then my assumption is that that might fluctuate in terms of like when the light happens, possibly on a.
Yeah, it definitely pulses down through the tail.
Okay, so then you're gonna see the lights on my inner arms lighting at the same frequency.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna hear like little clicking noises, and oh, that's fascinating. I need to see more.
It's just walking up as you're walking up and down the ramp carrying stuff. Like it walks out, I load it up, and I just kind of point, and it walks up there. Presumably the bear's up on the ship helping unload or something.
It follows basic commands. It doesn't even need words.
Does Shadow have any level of intelligence or ability to communicate?
It can communicate with me in a encrypted channel directly into my brain.
Okay.
With a comm system.
We're gonna just
It
put
can
pseudo-telepathy.
technically respond in comm system, yes.
Okay.
I don't think it has a voice to speak.
You said it can respond in comm?
Yeah, like with a
through
comm unit.
system.
It can text you.
Also, you guys are on a space station at the moment. If you have any money to spend and you need to buy anything you think you might need on this last moment, feel free
Oh,
to
I'm
just...
so broke.
I think I'm super broke.
I'm pretty sure you have $0
I
left.
have exactly $0.
I think
left.
I have 2. I have
hey,
2 credits.
Tony.
I have 120 credits.
Tony, how
What
are
is
we
it?
tracking like food and ammo?
I don't really think that's a thing that I don't even think ammo is something that's
Yes, it is.
Ammo is definitely
It's a huge thing.
I have
I'm
rounds.
about food.
Food's a thing too. I specifically bought rations.
Well,
Okay.
the reason I'm
I actually
asking,
couldn't find the price of like field rations because I was looking for it.
Oh, they're in there.
well, the reason I'm asking is this going to be like how we've had it before, where it's just kind of we just generally assume that part of our money goes into that, or is this going to be a thing where we have to track all that stuff?
Noel, go to
What-
page 233 for rations.
I would like for us to track it, but like we have a lot of shit to learn right now, so I'm not super worried about it initially.
Cool.
But once we get everything under our belt a little more, I'm probably gonna, have us make sure
You
that.
know what? Here's what I'm gonna suggest. I'll put my 20. I don't know how much food costs.
It's cheap. It depends on how good a food you want. I have it right here. For field rations, it's one credit per week of food.
Oh wow, that is pretty cheap.
Yeah, that is pretty cheap.
Unless you want R2Es, unless you want ready-to-eat pouches, which contain a day's worth of like tasty food, because field rations are just like blocks of nutrient that are just like a bar that'll keep you alive. Whereas if you want actual food, you need R2Es, and those are a credit per meal, essentially. Per day. Yeah, a credit
So
per
I'm
day.
going to spend 10 credits on 10 ready-to-eat meals, and I'm just going to load them in, like, my room. Like,
As a quick suggestion, if I may, real quick, Tony. One of the things that I was thinking of when I was DMing and trying to figure out a best way to keep track of food is if someone doesn't mind essentially like being the inventory guy, marking down how much food people have, and then just marking down how much is consumed. Like, you guys travel for 2 days, tick, 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 rather than having to balance everything all over the place.
Who wants to be the inventory monkey?
I don't mind. I'll do it.
I mean, I have the ship sheet. I could put it on there.
That's fine. I don't care.
I was gonna say all I'm saying is not it.
Shit. If you want to do actual inventory, you fucking go ahead.
I'll do it. I got it.
Okay.
So I will. So then I'm going to keep my R2E rations to myself.
Yeah, I'm going under the presumption that everyone is just eating their own food. If it comes down to it that like we're out of food and someone still has some, then we can discuss that when it comes up.
I have no idea how many rounds I have.
It should show on your battery. Like you should. Do you use a pulse?
It's ammo.
Oh, it's ammo.
So you come with.
I'd like to get something that's pulse, but remember it's very expensive. The sniper was the
Yeah,
coil rifle.
you're
was
using a
very
physical
expensive.
rifle this time around.
Yeah, that was very expensive. Although I'd like to swap as soon as possible, but right now it's just.
So whatever the ammo says is loaded on it, you come with that much ammo to start with, and then you can go buy ammo separately. So if I can go find your gun, I can tell you.
Well,
It's in the sniper category.
Yeah, he's using physical ammo, so it should just cost whatever physical ammo cost.
Yes and no.
I think I might sell something then to get ammo.
Heavy rifle, sniper weapons, and you're using what?
Coil. It's a coil rifle. Precision
Your
coil
fists
rifle.
never run out of
That's in the other thing, huh?
That's in the
not
armory.
book.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
I'll
right.
pause a second.
Ammunition. Rounds, long arm and sniper. It is 75 credits for 25 rounds.
Fuck.
Yeah, sniper is suboptimal. Honestly, everything that I was reading basically said, why use a sniper unless you're like super high level snipers? Just get a long arm.
Yeah, he wanted to go with sniper.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying it's just like
Well,
everybody was saying it's suboptimal, basically.
I decided to go with sniper. I'll get rounds later. I'm gonna try and upgrade to a charging weapon later. Huh.
Well, I mean, you still buy ammo the same.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I have a transfer charge ability
Oh.
where I can like drain a computer or a battery or a power cell and go, cool, they're dead. Okay, all their power cells, now they're mine.
Man, me and you have all the tricks because I can power later on. I can power an entire spaceship for a minute if I have to.
I can't do that, but I can do this at level 1.
Oh, wow, that's fucking awesome for level 1.
Yeah, the problem is just that I don't have a weapon that's rechargeable because they didn't have a cheap rechargeable long range weapon, and the cantrips for the Technomancer, the only damaging one deals a D3. So I decided to go with
It deals a D4.
Huh?
A scattergun only deals a D4, I noticed.
Yeah, and my sniper deals a D6. But the thing is that, like, our mystic has telekinesis that can deal a D6. So our cleric actually has better DPS than I do right now.
Yeah, it's untyped though. Your cantrip damage deals a typing, which could be significantly better.
That's true. That's very true.
Like, I can throw a book at friggin' Shadow over here. It's not going to do probably nearly as much as if you electrocute him.
Sure. Hey, that's an idea.
You also have Daze. That's a really good cantrip. I don't know if you took it, but it's really good.
Daze?
At least to start with.
I don't know what Daze does. I will look at that.
It is just like crowd control. At low levels, it's really great.
I'm happy to add that.
And they go, "Argh."
Vex, what kind of food did you buy and how much?
Oh, I bought 5 weeks worth of field rations and then 10 days worth of R2Es.
Okay.
I'm cutting psychokinetic hand to add in days.
5 weeks would be 35 days. And you said 10 days of R2E?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means I have 5 credits left. Oh, and by the way, if anybody cares, my credits are in the form of the basic crafting units, BCUs. Apparently, the credit system, you know how all monetary systems are based on a unit of physical something somewhere. The credit system is based on BCUs, which is a little grain of rice crafting material that can be crafted into anything you can possibly need it to be. And it's literally one of these little rice grain sized pieces is equal to 1 credit in value, and they can be traded on worlds that don't accept credits.
Jephthah, how much food do you have and what kind?
One week,
You have 1 week of field rations?
I guess.
Okay.
We put 1 per week, so my assumption, yeah.
And Tanya, did you buy food?
Yes, I have 10 weeks worth of rations.
Field rations?
I might have
Yep.
to cut some of my stuff to get more rations and ammo.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, I have 10 weeks worth of rations and then 10 other of the actually decent to eat meals.
10 days of ready to eat.
Are you keeping track of your bulk? Because 7 weeks of field rations would be 7 bulk. That's
Well,
a
I mean, I'm throwing
shitload.
it all in the ship.
Well, you got to remember, you're buying it in the station and putting it on the ship.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did not buy anything I couldn't carry, so...
Like,
I
well,
have more than enough bulk to carry a week's worth of food on me. So
I think Tanya is buying that right now.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
Mind, I'm gonna.
Also, when you guys have a moment, and we don't have to do this right now, but either over the next week or whatever, come on here on Roll20, and I have all your characters set up
Okay.
on the journal, and you can go in, and it's actually set up for Starfinder, and you can put your character sheets in Roll20.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the journal?
Yeah, it's in the middle.
you have to assign them to us.
Okay, it's like the
I
journal currently
did.
shows it as
Oh, you
empty.
didn't?
They should all be assigned to every person.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, the journal's empty for me as well.
Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. I got it. I have to hit show to players. See if they're there now.
Not yet. No.
And just so that I'm in understanding, everyone,
There it is.
all of you actually have a requirement to eat, correct?
Not my drone, obviously, but yes.
Okay. Say, because I don't actually need to eat. I have
Okay.
I have an ion stone that says that it sustains me. So
Now everything,
Fucking space elves.
everything's shown to players now.
yep, I see it.
Can you change shadows to a
Drone.
drone sheet?
I already did that.
Oh, you did? Doesn't.
Well, I tried to do it. Hold on.
It looks different. I mean, it looks like a full character sheet. Is why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I don't know why, because when I was doing it,
Find this sniper.
That sniper that we got you is in the armory, which should also be in my drive if you want to go grab it.
Not a big deal.
You're not a big deal.
I'm just thinking about seeing if it's worth it to switch because I remember that thing was expensive.
The
I know
sniper-
Yeah.
I clicked drone because it was a little click box for drone. Why did it?
This specifically wants my modifier. All right, strength mod 0, dex mod 0, constitution mod -1. So good.
That is fucking weird. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna add another one.
Yeah, it's weird because Shadow doesn't have the display mode options. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is marked as a drone. You're right. It's just the sheet, I guess, is the same.
Can I close everyone else's? Because
Weird.
yeah.
I guess it's the same sheet.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Did you mess something up?
No, Oh, okay. That's better. That works. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's just the same sheet, Tony. Even it's marked as a drone, but it's the same.
Keep up your drive.
Okay. Well, I tried. Oh wait. Well, there's
I
a
want to
button.
see how much the sniper costed.
Yeah, I can pull it up for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I figured out what to click to change it.
So
It
it's
just
worth it, I can
it's
swap
got
it
the
and I
drone
don't
check
feel
mark,
that
but
bad about going to
It's
a laser
not,
rifle.
It's not in the drive. Sorry, I misled you.
Okay.
I don't think it'll matter too much because you can keep your drone separate. If you like on the PDF, it doesn't matter. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make it easier if it works for the Roll20.
There was something else. Adam, your gun came with 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm looking
and
into
it's
switching
loaded
it
with
real
4
quick.
rounds.
What'd you say?
And then it's loaded and has a capacity of 4 rounds, which it comes with when you buy the gun. And then if you buy a box of ammo, which apparently is 75 credits for or 75 rounds for some number of money or something. I forget what he said.
I'm trying to find.
I'm looking into doing a rechargeable system because I think we tried it before, but I want to check one last time.
Dang.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I thought I had it, but I think it's on the other computer in the other room. And unfortunately, the trove is like apparently not up right now.
Okay.
At least I can't get to it.
Let's see, weapons. You're looking for like something that uses a battery, basically.
Well, I want to double check what the price of the weapon I am getting rid of it was.
Oh,
That's the
shit!
point.
I literally just had it up. Is it still here? Okay, the coil gun is coil rifle precision is 390.
Okay. Let me do some kajiggering. I might be able to come up with something. Because if I don't have to carry everything, like my rations, I can not make this a minimized computer.
I didn't
Like,
think that cost very much, though, did it?
I don't remember.
I
That's
don't
why I'm
know
gonna
how
check.
much range you need, but a hunting rifle, which is still a projectile, is only 240 and comes with 6 rounds at 90 feet and does a D8.
I more just want to be able to use the transfer charge cantrip.
So if we're looking instead for energy, a pulsecaster rifle is unfortunately non-lethal, but it's a 50-foot range D6 energy. I'm trying to keep within your. That's projectile.
Well, realistically, I mean, if he's able to just like, if how much was the hunting rifle compared to the coil rifle? You said it was like
It was less. It's 240.
because he just needs enough. He just needs to save enough money for now to be able to buy some extra ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, if you switch down to the hunting rifle, provided you have proficiency with long arms.
Because I imagine that we're level 1, so I imagine we'll be able to get a little bit of money and level up fairly quickly, at least to level 2, in which case then if he wants to put most of his resources towards just whatever weapon he actually wants, then we can manage that.
Yeah.
You know what? Let
But
me
again,
swap
it's
it to
also
that
proficiency
pulsecaster, the non-lethal. That'll be more interesting of a build to try anyways.
Pulsecaster rifle. Yeah, it's only 100. It's a long arm. Ignore the charges wherever you're looking at it. It's probably wrong.
Oh?
It's been errated. It's a 20 charge. 20 charge, one cost per shot.
Can you tell me if mine is done the same? I have a pulsecaster pistol. Is it still 20 thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So the rifle was listed as a 40 charge battery
Oh, dang.
with two costs per shot, but that 40 charge battery costs 375,
Oh, okay.
and the gun only costs 100. And so they're like, yeah, that's wrong. It's 20 and 1, not 40 and 2.
Non-lethal. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think that'll be more fun, especially because I can upgrade to a real rifle later on and not feel bad. 50 feet.
I was gonna check the armory, see if there's another option for you.
No, we're gonna. I mean, we can work with this for now. I want us to start the campaign today, so we don't need to dig that deep.
I mean, I'm just saying you could do a plasma bolter. It costs 260.
Does it charge?
It uses charges. It's only 40-foot range, and it only it takes an entire battery for 5 shots. It does a D10 though.
Neat. Let's try that. Sure.
It's 260 for the gun. It's also unwieldy, which means you can only make one shot with it, which means you can't full attack with it. But it does a D10.
Hang on.
So plasma.
Which
What
is
now?
fine, because full attacks give you minuses to hit anyway.
Plasma what?
Plasma, bolter, comma, tactical.
Like the pill letters.
Mm-hmm.
Tactical. 1d10 energy.
Energy it's electric and fire. It's E and F damage types.
Fire. Ammo capacity.
20 charges.
Oh.
Usage is 4. Bulk is 2.
Bulk is 2. Where's that? Range is 50 or 40.
Range is 40.
Nice.
And it has special trait of unwieldy.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's give that a try. See what happens.
Which I think also means that you can change your feet if you wanted.
I'm gonna change it to long arms.
Okay, yeah, that's
because that should be all it is.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
And then from there, I'll just.
You guys got ammo and everything?
Yep, I think we're good.
Yeah, I can now add a lot of ammo because this thing is like $100 cheaper than my last one. Like 150 bucks cheaper.
There you go.
Here you go.
So,
You're not welcome.
Yeah, your a 20 capacity battery is 60.
3 weeks of rations.
Okay.
60
So
credits.
I don't have to carry it anymore, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And how much was it again? Like $20 for a week or something?
No, it's a credit per week.
Oh. Okay.
So are you gonna have a total of 4 weeks of rations?
Yes.
Okay. With
The basic ones.
Got it, okay.
I don't care.
you're a big bug. You don't care.
Like it literally none of what's offered is alive, so it just doesn't matter then. Like it doesn't bleed, it doesn't neigh, it doesn't cry when you eat it. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't neigh. That's what matters.
It doesn't roar.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and keep track of people's ammunition too. I don't mind doing that, but I need to.
I'll do my own ammo.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my own ammo.
Okay, cool. Then I won't bother on that one. You guys keep track of your own friggin' ammunition.
See, it's gonna be awkward with mine because I recharge. I'm gonna just like, hey, that's mine.
Well, I mean, you can still track it just on your sheet. Just like mark how much ammo is left on inside the gun, and then
what I'm saying
if
is
you...
for you, it would be awkward.
Oh, whatever. I can pay attention. God.
I'm gonna leave $100 here.
You can't pay attention.
Oh.
I'm gonna say 100 credits just to make it easy. Ammo. How much is ammo for this thing again, Brett? The plasma.
It's 60 for another 20 charge battery.
20 charge battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a 20.
You get a 20 charge battery for 60 credits.
Well, I'm looking at ammo versus usage. So it's
Usage is how many charges it costs out of your battery to fire the gun one time.
so it's 20/4 is what it should be then, right? Because you said
Well,
5
it's-
rounds is it done?
What was the usage on it?
I thought that you said it took 5 shots.
I believe
I think you get 5 shots, which means usage is 4. But I'll come up here and double check.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
But usage is 4, which means you have a battery that has 20 charges. But when you fire it, you use 4 of those charges.
Yeah, because that battery can be used for other things. Like, I have a battery to power my tent.
No, that's a different battery.
No, it uses a standard 20 charge battery.
Okay, if it uses the standard 20, then fine.
Yeah.
But you could hand me your battery out of that gun, and I could put it in my pistol and use it 1 charge at a time. Or if I had an extra battery, I could hand you my battery, but every time you fire it, it uses 4 charge.
Well, and my assumption is I'll find another battery that I can drain to charge this over time.
That's possible. It's also possible that if you find another 20 charge battery, you just shove it in there, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both.
Shove it in there.
But the thing is, if I can transfer it as a cantrip and I can just like walk up and grab it, I don't even have to reload. I can be lazy.
Can I change my name
Yes.
in this?
I think it
No.
takes about the same amount of concentration either way.
It takes a move action to change a battery or a clip.
So it's actually harder to cast the spell unless that's a minor action.
I don't know if it's minor action actually. I'll look it up.
What it's good for is not having to spend money on more batteries if you find a power source to transfer into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's right.
Transfer from.
Oh, by the way, do you guys have detect magic?
No.
I do.
Okay, good. Because somebody should.
Yeah, I don't. I don't even think I actually get access to it.
I'm really good at
You do.
identifying.
You do get access to it.
I'm really good at identifying technological items. Oh, also, I can craft technological items like a motherfucker. Like,
Oh, it's a level 0 spell.
Everyone's equipment
What?
and food and
Detect magic.
rations and
Yeah.
supplies, everything loaded.
I think so. I'm adding like macros and shit to my character sheet in Roll20, but that's just
I'll talk with you about that later so I can figure out.
Yeah,
all
you
that
good.
Shit.
All right.
We added enough time to this stuff.
So we are going. Well, you guys get on the ship and launch. Everything's cool, and you go out, and then you jump into the drift. It's drift time. Any concerns or any talking between anybody while you're headed out?
The background music is the Pallet Town theme song.
Tony, do we actually know anything about the planet that we're going to?
All you know is it's a like jungle planet that is not very it's only been recently colonized.
Okay.
So it's pretty backwater, I guess would be the word. It's in the vast, so it's far away from the standard solar system of the main worlds, the packed worlds. It's pretty much like an outlying, like, you know, we're trying to expand and get more people places.
Okay.
How do the planets in the vast get light?
I mean, there's stars.
The vast is just like space, like out there in space.
The vast just means outside of
Okay,
the
I assumed it was
sun.
like planets that were not like locked into a system.
No, I think I think it means more like outer ring stuff. Like the vast is essentially like planets or systems that exist outside of like government space.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Like everybody knows about the packed worlds because those are the worlds around the initial solar system where Galarian was.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Just so you know, just so everybody's on the same page as well, Galarian's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case anybody was curious.
Earth exists.
It's kind of more than gone. It's super gone.
There was an apocalyptic event that erased Galarian and everyone's memories when it happened.
Okay.
Okay.
I just feel like a wizard somewhere in like Pathfinder said, "I wish this world never existed." All right, now it's Starfinder time. Go.
So, I have a quick preliminary question, because it might end up changing one of my spells. One of the mystic cantrips is telekinetic projectile. It says you fling an object weighing up to 5 pounds, less than 1 bulk at a target, making a ranged attack against its kinetic AC. If you hit, you deal 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Does that mean I literally use my ranged attack bonus? I don't get to apply like my enter wisdom to that?
You literally use your ranged attack bonus, yes.
There's another reason that the friggin' Technomancer's ability is better than I have to use my dex when I throw things with my mind.
Oh, okay.
I doubt the Technomancer has that same issue because that makes that spell garbage for me.
There's no saving throw, but there is spell resistance on it. I checked.
Like,
Part, at least.
absolute garbage. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, no problem.
Neat. So you're
But
just not taking
apparently this apocalyptic event, like, they didn't erase everyone's memories completely. Like, if you had a family and you had a wife and kids and whatnot, you remembered them, but everyone lost memories of, like, how did we meet? Where did we come from? That was all gone.
But of course, this was a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it was a while
Big
ago.
O?
Yes, seen Big O.
Are
And
we
that
tomatoes?
apocalypse
No.
happened.
Oh.
Triune appeared. Is it Triune? Was that the name?
Yes.
Okay. Triune appeared and literally gave all the intelligent races the blueprints in their head on how to create their own drift engines.
Yeah.
And
With
then
the whole idea being,
like,
it works just like extra-dimensional planar travel, but instead of having to go through like heaven or hell or the Feywild, it's
Hey,
this other
thank
one
you,
that there's
Alpha
nothing
Omega
in
Zero,
there
for following
begin
us.
with.
Thank you for joining the bevy.
that you can travel through instead.
It's pulled in there by people going through it.
You don't need to make friends with gods or demons or like fey creatures in order to get passage. You just
At least my dex
do
is
this.
Yeah, you at least have a dex.
Warhammer, the warp was
there. I
empty.
hope that goes through Dex.
Well, it's not empty
Doesn't
anymore.
actually say.
Yeah,
Well,
because every
go
time
to
you do
your
it, little
character
bits get
sheet.
dragged in there now.
And
that's
look at
why
your
Warhammer the Warp
attacks.
was empty,
So
except now it's a
attack
trash
bonuses,
dumpster
ranged attack
fire.
is 3.
Oh yeah, through Dex.
Man, that's do all of the spells work that way? Because that's awful.
I mean, there's some that ignore that. I believe there's some that work just like touch attacks.
Yeah, but I mean, we just looked up Energy Ray for the Technomancer. It also uses your ranged attack bonus, so it straight up uses your dex as well.
And it goes against their energy AC. Yeah.
Shout out to Minetta1998. Thank you
It's
for joining
guns
us.
without
Thank you for
having to have
following.
guns,
Thanks
I
for joining
guess.
the bevy.
Yeah, but he is a technomancer, so he can shoot just fine.
Well, normally he would only have light arms, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, hell, long arm proficiency is really good to have on anybody.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one of the
Like,
reasons we swapped it from the sniper.
Does Mind Thrust also just use ranged attack bonus? Because
Mind
this just makes spells feel awful. Like, what's even the point of having like the casting stat if it doesn't help you hit?
I don't know.
Save-based things, most likely.
Where do you see casting stat?
More spell slots or something. I don't know. I didn't look at anything spell-based.
Oh, you're talking about the insta. Okay, I see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
same.
Mind Thrust. I gotta find the.
So like Mind Thrust has a saving throw for it for half
So
damage.
that means there's no attack.
Ugh. I'm depressed.
Man,
I mean,
2d10 is such huge
I don't know why
damage.
you're depressed, because in freaking Pathfinder it works the same way.
I
If it
didn't.
has- if it's
I
if it's
was
a raid,
DMing.
You have to make a touch attack.
I was DMing. I didn't have many spells. Most things it just gave me the numbers right there.
Nah. Yeah.
So I know you have limited spell slots, but holy shit, for a first level spell, 2d10 is a lot of fucking damage.
Oh, I'm
Mind
aware.
Thrust is amazing because it's a
Fuck.
variable
What?
level spell.
You have a 2d10 attack?
At level 1, yeah, it's a first level spell. It's Mind Thrust.
God.
But like that just makes telekinetic it feels so fucking bad.
Why are you the DPS healer?
I'm
Yes,
not the DPS. I don't have
okay.
Mind Thrust.
Yes, telekinetic projectile is really fucking bad because it's a cantrip and it's telekinesis.
I
Like,
mean,
when
energy ray isn't better. It also uses your ranged attack bonus. Like
For a D3.
They're also both 0 level spells. I wouldn't even go for anything that does damage from 0 level spells.
my point is that as a spell, I would expect it to use the casting stat as part of trying to hit.
No, that's never been a thing in Pathfinder.
Well, he said he's a DM, so
I was like, just
Yeah.
because it's never been a thing doesn't mean I agree with it or not.
Yeah. Well, you should play 5th Ed then, because that's how it works.
Like it just doesn't make sense to my brain. Like, I'm casting a spell, but I have to have dex in order to hit with said spell.
well, I mean, it'd be kind of like if it's coming out of your finger, you gotta aim at them.
That's not a valid argument on my side, but anyway, I can't do anything about it. So that, like, telekinetic projectile is literally as shitty as my gun. Like, it is what I'm getting at. Like, I'm no better with hitting with a spell than I am literally the pistol on my side, which makes no sense if I am a talented caster.
Well, I mean, usually when I make casters, I put in dex because it gives me AC and lets me hit with those rays.
Like, why is my best like stat wisdom then if it doesn't do anything?
It does. It has to do with how much
wisdom
stand you get.
your saves and shit.
No, it's so it's your key stat because it's your class's ability to get stamina points. Or no, not stamina points. I'm sorry, resolve points.
I'm still lost, but like I said, I can't do anything about it, and I'm not going to completely retool all of my stats just to try and be able to hit better. So,
But
I mean,
doesn't
it's 1 for 1. You can try to get some dex from somewhere.
it make it his? Well, that's not how it works though. You can't minus things to increase things.
Well, I mean, he could have done it at character creation. You basically can.
I no longer remember what I spent my points into, though. Like, I would literally have to start over in terms of my stats.
Let's just.
But it doesn't matter anyway, because I don't want to put points into dex at all. Like, I'm just annoyed at how it functions. Because the only thing that I can tell that it does for me is it allows me to heal more with my once per day heal.
Do you not get like more spell slots or something or anything like that?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't help my spells hit. Like,
I mean, it does help your spells hit if they're save based.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, because it increases the DC of the saves.
Anyway, moving on. Like,
Okay.
continue forth. If I end up changing things, I will. It's not a terribly big deal. I'm just annoyed that it functions that way.
Okay. Sorry, friend.
The Alpha Omega Zero says that guns are better than magic. I can't argue with that at this point. I think you might be right.
Well, did you guys have anything to discuss while you're traveling? No.
Friggin' Jephthah, why did we choose useless fields?
You know, I'm not certain anymore.
Is this a great time for me to tell you guys that I make for a terrible companion on long-term starship voyages?
Is it because you poo in the corner because you're still a bear?
It's because I'd like to poo in the corner. If
I really want to, and I make that very well known.
I might. I'm gonna go spend time admiring our new-ish mechanic lab.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea too, honestly.
You're flying the ship. You can't get up. Stay.
Oh, well, let me know, and I would like to go stare in there too. Because my whole thing is that, like, even though I expect you guys to end up better at making mechanical gear, I have a sense of obligation as much as possible to be involved in the process of making and maintaining any of my shit.
You're gonna see me sometimes going into the new lab, sometimes tinkering on some stuff, including my computer, possibly hacking the ship we're flying, and sometimes you'll see me staring into my goggles for a couple of hours.
I'm probably doing, like, maintenance checklist, like, do we still have all of our escape pods? Check.
Wait,
are they functioning?
Ship? Are you hacking into the ship we already have?
Dude, a child could hack this ship.
We have no security parameters.
I'm just saying, like, what's the point in hacking it?
I have nothing else to do. And sometimes, like, you don't understand how quickly I can mess with my computer when I'm bored.
Does your carapace have no, like, maintenance that it needs?
A little, but it doesn't take that much.
I was just curious.
It's not that
I'm going through doing
Get
maintenance
this
checklist.
truck's like a Game Boy or something.
That's essentially what I have. Do you know Ed from Cowboy Bebop?
You look nothing. So
No, it's the computer that Ed uses.
You know the best thing about your character?
I want it to be a small person, but it's a big person.
Like everything, literally everything about your character does not describe what they look like.
I know.
Like, you are this big, burly, hulking mass with a mandibles for a face that could probably rip a human in half with 2 of his 4 or 5 or 6 arms. And you're like, nah, I just want to play video games, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
Fortnite?
I like computers.
Yeah.
Bruh?
At
I
least I can
spend
fly
a
this
couple.
shit.
I don't know how long we're in warp, but I spend a few hours doing checklists, and then I just go like to my room.
Okay.
So Tony, just so that you're aware, I'm dropping telekinetic projectile from my cantrips and adding detect magic, and on my first level spells, I'm dropping command and adding mind thrust.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah. Mind thrust is great. It's variable level. It gets better and better. Every
Oh,
level.
I understand, but I was under the impression that I could actually lean on telekinetic projectile a little bit and was going to take command for flavor and character, like, background purposes. But I just feel like I can literally do nothing if I have to rely on dex even for my spells.
Yeah.
So I want to take something that makes me feel like I can do something, even if it doesn't fit with how I wanted the actual character sheet to be built.
Well, I mean, you're taking mind thrust. It's great.
Yeah, it's a great spell. I mean, I can one-shot most anything we come across. I'm still just annoyed at how mostly just that I don't get like my wisdom mod to hit with the projectile. Like if that was there, I wouldn't care at all. But the fact that I get a +0 instead of a +4 because it doesn't factor in my casting stat is annoying.
I'm actually doing the opposite that he's doing. I'm cutting energy ray to add in mending because mending seems more thematic to the character.
You do that, buddy.
So I can heal constructs
and you have a dex,
and objects.
so
You can
have
heal my
dexterity.
construct. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd add it. It's only a D4, but still.
Hey,
He only has 10 health.
Perfect. That's why I thought it'd be more interesting to do.
he has 10 health, man.
Is that way more than you have?
He's as sturdy as I am. Don't
Yeah,
make fun
but
of me.
you
I'm a
have-
frail old guy. How dare you mock the
I
elderly?
think that's
But
more
you
HP
have
than I do.
stamina.
I have 8
Say what?
HP.
You have stamina, which is also a form of HP.
Yeah, I have 5 stamina.
I have 8 HP.
Oh God, you have 5 stamina.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
My con is 8, bro.
Oh God.
And I'm a mystic. I'm not built to like get hit.
Your
Oh
job.
God.
Job.
All right, let's start up. Let's do some things.
All right, so we flying in the ship. We're in the
Flying in the
drift.
ship.
Do we have any idea what the drift looks like, by the way? Is it just like eternal void darkness like the warp or the void is?
For the most part.
For the most
Yeah.
part, okay. That's what I was guessing, but I just wanted to reconfirm.
Yeah. I'm just checking.
Brett, remind me, what bays did we end up going with again? The tech lab and the escape pods?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the whole fucking character sheet like for the ship here.
Okay.
What?
Was that what controlled the number of the...
Where
Yeah,
can I
that
look up
the
tech
draggy
Yeah,
bar
it's
that
the-
says
person
2000.
that's in
Yeah.
here under ships?
What are you looking for?
I want to research what the tech bay has.
Oh yeah, go into the core rulebook and go to starships, and it's in there.
Okay. I don't want to take up. I don't want it to be explained over chat. I want to
It
start.
just counts as all of the tools we need to craft technological items with, and we can do it faster.
Okay.
He was trying to avoid the time taken to explain it, but it's cool.
I was trying to get it so I'd just read it while we were starting.
I know, but I could describe it in less words than the.
Okay. So you guys get a little thing saying you're about to leave Drift. I'm sure everybody gets ready to, see the planet and whatnot.
Yay, planet!
You guys exit the Drift. You can see the planet Nacondas, which really just looks like a big ass gray ball
Okay.
because it's got perpetual fog all the time.
Okay.
It's jungly down there and all that kind of stuff. But as you're getting ready to figure out where your landing spot is and everything, some alarms start going off in your ship.
So,
Don't worry, it's fine.
oh
Oh,
god, no, it's not.
Whatever you did, don't do that.
Wow.
I'm waiting for, I don't know, science officer to do some scanning.
Hold on, Adam, turn off your
Work
output in Roll20.
Oh. I can't even hear anybody in Roll20.
There we go.
We were working on it.
Nope, it's not.
Oh wait, I had my Roll20 disabled on my end for sound.
Is it still going? Yes.
Why is this?
There, I just said I don't want to receive it. I was just getting like massive double feedback.
That doesn't help on our side.
I can't really hear. I don't know if mine or Adam is talking right now, but it's like.
Hang on just a second.
Okay. That's weird. Like everything was functioning fine until just now.
He accidentally exited out of Roll20. And when he went back into it, it added in his audio. So everyone be quiet for a second so that I can try and fix it without it, because we were getting horrible reverb on our side.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's gone now.
How do I get that?
Do you know where it is? The little cog?
But, yeah, no, I know where it is. I was just confused because it already said that it wasn't, like, there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to do that caused this mess.
There's not a way to make it go that way. I don't think.
How did you get yours?
Mine's full screen.
Oh, you just full screen.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. All right, never mind. Just forget it.
Okay, it's good. We got there.
All right.
Okay,
Never mind.
Sorry
All right.
about that.
Anyway,
and sorry to everybody that was listening that just had to rip their headphones off of their heads.
Well, we didn't hear anything.
I'm not talking about you. I'm
talking
talking
about
about friggin' people in the Twitch chat.
Oh God, yeah.
Because like it was doing the I'm reverbing so hard that I'm hitting critical mass and just creating a loud high pitched sound at this point.
Yeah, I definitely felt it.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's fixed now.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Don't worry. We're making it through this dumpster fire.
So, did you hear everything, or should I re-explain?
Planet
I will
covered in fog.
guess-
That's the last I got.
Oh, okay.
I will happily jump into the scan.
Let me go ahead and say the thing because they missed it. You guys leave the drift. You see the fog-covered planet, and then an alarm inside the ship starts going off before you have a chance to figure out where you're going to land or anything like that. So we have Vex is jumping on the scanning things and doing a scan. You don't have to roll anything.
I look around real quick and then look over to Vex. Hey, Vex! What is that?
What is that? Well, you quickly discover that there are two fast-moving ships.
It looks like something out of Lego Star Wars. Tony,
Two incredibly, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear anything for a while. So.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Two incredibly fast-moving ships are headed for your direction quite quickly, and they don't seem to have. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? They're not very far away, and they're coming at you at a very rapid speed, which is why your alarms were going off.
If anyone wants me to do anything particularly dramatic in terms of maneuvers, now would be the time to suggest that.
I don't know what the capabilities of our ship is. Are we able to tell if they have like weapons engaged or if they're locked onto us or anything fancy like that I've seen in all these sci-fi movies and games and crap?
Go ahead and give me a check, Brett. A scan roll, whatever that is.
Can I go in and aid Brett?
Yeah, computers check. Thank you.
Can I aid Brett with that?
Yeah, sure.
Is that?
I don't know how aiding works.
Right here?
It's a +2. As long as he succeeds, it gives you +2.
Yeah, you just roll a d20 plus which stat would that be? Int probably for engineering.
It's computers.
Computers.
Yeah,
okay.
So just
computer
add my
skill.
computer.
Yeah. So a d20 plus 8.
And that goes into chat.
Yeah.
I need to get popped up.
And then I get a +2 to mine, so I get bam. Oh, I can't roll apparently.
Nope. Try again, buddy.
It's been a while since I've used this system. I'm sorry. Oh, I rolled suck.
Jephthah gives
that's
you
still
+2
a 14 +2, 16. I only was we're good.
No, it's a 14, including the 2.
We're level 1, Brett. The DC was probably 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably not that good.
I mean that's fine. Yes, they have weapons. You don't know much else about them, but they have weapons and they're trying to lock onto you, and they're coming in at a very fast speed.
Yo, we got being locked by weapons. We might want to do some things.
I get to shoot
I mean, for the
things.
record again, like where, what angle, what are they at from us?
They're coming straight at you right now.
So, like, in front of
the ship.
Brett.
You can if you look out the front of the glass, you can see them.
Yeah.
Brett.
And they're small. They are very small.
Do you want me to hop in the gunner's seat for you, Brett, or do you want to do something? Do you want to take that
Oh, yeah.
yourself?
So we're going into ship combat. Where's everybody going to be? That's what we need to decide.
I'm going to slide into engineering.
Captain.
Targeting.
Captain, right?
The
Is
gunning.
there any
thing.
reason why I shouldn't be gunnery, or?
It's I think you should be pilot.
All
Because
right.
you're piloting.
All right. Piloting I am.
All right. So, in that case, we are going to go into our first ship combat.
Heck yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, isn't that going to be fun?
It's gonna be great.
We're gonna die.
I got to pull up the rules. While
I
we
do a barrel roll.
Hey, just FYI, Tony, there is a different page for DCs. That's a thing you can do. The
How do you
DCs
pronounce
for
that?
various
Barrel
actions
roll?
are
Barrow.
changed. They've been errated. So I'm going to send you the link to
Oh wait,
the-
it's not called Barrow anymore. It's the
Oh,
Ukivik
cool.
roll.
Yeah, give me the DC.
That's a bad Alaskan joke.
Oh, that was bad.
That
Put
was
it
real
in
bad.
Hangouts.
I
That was
did.
that joke, except for
Okay.
That's the corrected DCs page.
Oh my god.
It basically says, are the DCs and the reactions correct? No, use these instead. Oh, okay.
Oh, you. There's literally a barrel roll. He wasn't joking.
No,
Oh, yeah.
there is a barrel roll.
Yeah.
The barrel roll is actually very useful because if you have different guns on your port and starboard sides, you can barrel roll to shoot on the wrong side of them.
So Noel, provided that you looked up your maneuvers, The other thing you need to know about flying, if you haven't looked it up, is that our maneuverability in our ship is 1, which means you have to move at least 1 hex forward before you can turn turn our angle 1 hex.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Ooh. So like if you wanted to turn let's say you wanted to turn left 1, you'd have to move forward 1 and then no, that's not turning.
Assuming
I mean, that was
go back to where you were.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
that,
right,
that
so
would have been a
if
turn.
you had to move forward, it would be straight ahead where that line goes. Okay? No, stop. Listen to me.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Move 1. If you wanted to start to turn at this point, you could turn because you just moved 1. So
Pointedly, you can't turn from the point you started at.
no, but you're not
Correct.
Move 1.
Okay.
Like slide it forward 1, and now grab the little turning thing.
Yeah.
And then you could turn it 1 hex, and then you could continue to move.
Okay, yeah,
That makes sense.
and that's what they did
And then
originally.
you turn again.
Okay. Yeah.
Like every time if you want to turn, you have to move 1 every time.
So
Okay.
And you
question.
actually have to change the facing of the token
I'll-
because it matters for shooting and shields and gunning and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, I can see that.
So I have a question, Tony.
Okay, go ahead and put it back to where it was. All right. Yes.
Is there any type of identifying marks or anything on these ships? Like, do they look like? Is there anything that I can roll to see if I know who they are, what they are?
Do you have a culture?
I do.
Roll a culture check.
25.
That's a really, really good culture roll.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, fuck it, being cultured.
So, essentially, like, you've done studying throughout your long life,
You are correct.
and you see these things blazing in at your ship, and you're like, that's not real.
No.
Like, that's your first thought, because these are like, this technology is from a design that you've only read in storybooks about a space empire that hasn't been seen in millennia called the Aslanti.
Aslanti?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't know what they are, but just the color scheme, the overall design, it looks like shit that you've seen in storybooks, not factual books about ships or technology, shit you've seen in like ancient history that like what?
Would I happen to know if from those storybooks or any of my texts or anything if the Aslanti spoke a specific language? I imagine it's just like Aslantian.
Yeah.
I also am totally going to note the cute, adorable reconfigure of Aslanti and Atlantis. Those seems delightfully connected, especially when Ancient Empire thought lost, only heard of in storybooks.
Yeah, what are you talking about? References.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me?
Yeah, totally. All right, so ships from Atlantis that are powered by magical creatures that look like fish are flying towards us. Heard.
I mean, that's essentially what you're gonna tell them. Like, what?
The fish are flying at us. So long, farewell, and thanks for all the fish.
Since you're the captain, are you gonna try to hail them?
Well, yes. My next question was: we have a comm unit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want the roll before or after what I say?
I mean, you can go ahead and. What are you rolling?
I would start with diplomacy.
Okay. You can roll it. That's fine.
Okay.
Roll it or either way, it doesn't matter.
Okay. That's not as good. That's a 10.
Okay.
That's all right. I don't feel like the result would matter much anyway because I have a feeling they're aggressive. But I'd power up the comm units and just send out a general communication to nearby vessels, which would include the two of them. And without addressing anything of what I know of who they are, I would say something. I would say this. Worry not. We are but peaceful travelers who have cargo for the planet.
Yeah, you receive in response a dead static line.
We have supplies for the people of Nikondis.
what is the roll to aim at the ship on the right?
All right.
When we actually get into initiative here in a second.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing. Hey, go to the Hangouts and click on Brett's link that he just posted because you're gonna need that for.
Oh yeah, the correct values. I have them.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Starship combat rolls and blobbity bloops. Yeah, there's our arcs. Cool. Speed stunts. Let me just find the turn order chart if there is one. Is there one of those?
I don't know if there's one of those, but I can give you the page to the Starship combat in the SRD.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier to look at than the.
You scroll down a little ways, it says rounds and phases. It starts with engineering.
Yeah, I know that much.
It's engineering, helm, gunnery. Like, that's it.
Okay.
Hey, gunner, your options for weapons are we have a turret-mounted missile launcher, and we have a forward arc only laser gun.
Does the turret go anywhere?
The turret can fire in any direction, but it can only fire 5 times in a combat.
All right, so we're gonna start. We're starting right now.
Okay.
Engineering starts. So, engineers on all ships each take an action to repair systems or give them a boost. These actions occur simultaneously. So that would be you, Brett. I don't think you have to repair anything. So what are you going to boost?
I'm going to divert auxiliary power to our weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say weapons. You should go for.
All right. So I guess you just have to make a roll to do that.
Yeah, just an engineering roll.
Yep. Divert action. 1d10 times 1.5. 10 plus 1.5 your ship's level. So
11.
11.
I can't fail.
Okay, good. Well, you've successfully. Does that give a +2 to the gunnery check?
No, it changes all 1s on damage die to 2s.
Oh, okay. That's
Gives
still
them brutal. I love brutal.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to the helm phase. This is the pilot's mode. Each starship's pilot attempts a piloting check. The pilot with the lowest result must move his starship first. I'm just going to read this whole thing real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Followed by the next lowest until all ships have moved. This check is repeated each round during the helm phase, so the order of movement can change from round to round. If a starship has no one in the pilot role, the starship acts as if its pilot had rolled a 0. If there is a tie, the pilot with the fewer ranks in the piloting skill must move his starship first. If there is still a tie, the 2 pilots in question should each roll another piloting check and compare the result. Okay? So we're going to do pilot checks.
That's a good one.
I've got a D20 right here.
I like seeing that 21.
Yeah, I like it too.
Let me go to my little boobity boop. All right, where's...
Now, since we have them in forward arc, realistically, assuming I got to go first, like.
Yeah, but they move. All the movement happens before shooting.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. You could do a back-off maneuver, which is you basically move half its speed backwards without changing facing.
Right.
But our laser gun, only has a 5 square range.
Ugh.
Or a 5 hex range.
I assume that by what they're doing, that they're not going to get farther away from us.
They're probably going to do a flyby shot and circle around behind us. So realistically, we just want to keep moving because we're not going to be able to outmaneuver something that small. And so with that in mind, we'll just want to keep moving, and we'll probably have to rely on our turret to actually try and take them out because they're going to be continuously swarming around us. If they happen to land in such a way that they're in front of us, that's convenient, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Fair. But so then my point is, is there even any particular direction I should be going for at the moment?
Forward. We don't know necessarily that these guys are defending the planet or anything. They could just be people that float around on the outer edges of orbit and just attack ships like ours. Which I mean, we're a cargo ship,
honestly, I wouldn't even go forward. I might go forward a little bit, but not a lot because.
I guess what I mean is I don't see any. Okay. I don't see any.
Before you guys finish this discussion, they got a 5. So they're going to go first on the movement.
Yeah, that makes our decision a lot easier.
Let's move, and then you can decide.
Fair.
That's the benefits of this.
Oh, hi.
Because I think we should just keep trying to get to the planet. We don't know that they're aligned with the planet.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
Presumably, if this is the place they don't want us to go, then fuck them. That's where we're going.
Well, I mean, even if we get to the planet, they're still going to follow us into atmosphere and shoot at us.
I mean, that's fine, but they're going to do that no matter what, whereas there might be some sort of planetary defenses or something that can get them off of us.
Okay.
I think you should attempt a back off or just fly straight forward, and then we'll use the turret.
Yeah, I vote the second of those options.
Forward.
Adam says forward.
Now, one thing to note on shooting, every hex between you and the target gives you a -1 to hit.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't see that in there.
I honestly am wondering whether or not the flip and burn might be a good idea for us right now.
It's just a really difficult check.
Oh.
It's a 15. It's gonna be like a DC 16.
I can encourage you to make that a lot easier.
Yep. Good.
I'd like to make it a lot easier. I just figure while we have them as close as we do in a grouping, we might as well get some damage out.
Tony, where do you see that minuses? I don't see that anywhere.
I actually haven't read it, but I was listening to a podcast on how to do this at work because I was trying to learn as much as I could.
Every range increment gives you a -2.
Which I believe is every hex in between the...
No, the range... No, a range increment is the range increment of the weapon. Like a short range weapon's 5 hexes. So every 5 hexes is a -2.
Also, just because I guess my character would make the decision based on this. Have they actually shot at us yet?
No,
because we haven't shooting yet.
And we haven't
gone
even
to the gun phase yet.
Yeah,
and we haven't moved yet.
Then we're just gonna. So if I just move forward, how far forward can I move?
We have a speed of 8.
Yeah, our speed is 8, so you can move 8 hexes if you just want to go straight forward.
Oh, also our ship gives you a +1 to pilot skill because of our modules.
Worth noting. So that should have been a 22, but yeah. So I'm just gonna move 8 forward.
That's gonna put us outside of gun range. Just FYI.
What's the range on our missile launcher?
Shit.
Because we can't use the front lasers anyway.
Yeah, we're trying to move forward. We're not using those.
Let me go to the PDF. Tacking.
Relatively quiet. That's fine.
No, it's long range. It's like 10.
So, okay,
Yeah, then we're
range
good.
and arc. Brett?
Yeah.
Range and arc. First determine the range between the two starships, counted in hexes, and the arc of the attack.
Yep.
For every range increment beyond the first, the gunnery check takes a cumulative -2 penalty.
Right.
So that's not the range of the gun.
Yes, every range increment is what it says.
It's
Determine
no
the range of the
different
gun.
than shooting an actual gun, Tony, that goes out to, we'll say, 30 feet. If they're at 60 feet, that's an additional range increment, and you take the penalty.
Yeah.
Which page is that on, Tony?
I'm on 320.
Determine the range between the starships, counted in hexes, and the arc of attack. For every range increment beyond the first, range increment based on the weapon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how would you determine a range increment?
Yeah, it's no different than regular ranged weapons are. So, like a longbow that has a range of 100, if they're beyond that 100, you take a -2 penalty because they're outside the standard range increment for your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. Our missiles are long range. They have 20, by the way.
Ooh. Yeah, so just full thrust forward 8, and then we'll just launch missiles behind us.
So what stat is it to shoot at them?
You use your... So I will give you the calculation in just a moment.
And I can
Oh,
encourage
no.
you.
There's a
Okay, just for purposes I don't know that these guys are going to let you try to go into landing mode.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect that.
Well, and that's fine, but if there's land to air defenses on the planet,
Here's another thing. When we get there, you can try to hail the planet.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, is that if these guys aren't aligned with the planet probably isn't exactly a fan of whatever these little ships are
Waylay
attacking a
various
cargo
random
ship.
ships.
What?
I said, like, the planet's probably not a fan of, like, hey, let's just waylay various random ships.
Well, and
Yeah.
we're bringing supplies for the planet. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't think the planet would be against us. I mean, it could, but I would hope not.
Fuck you and your valuable supply line delivery.
All right.
So it sounds like piloting phase done.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. So let me get back up to the phases again. Rounds. Okay. So helm phase. Dangerous maneuvers. Also during this phase, character taking. Okay. Gunnery is the next phase.
Okay, so before he rolls, I want to encourage him to do a damn good job at shooting. So you can encourage another member of the crew to give him or her a bonus to her action. This works like aid another, granting a +2 bonus to the check required by the crew action if you succeed a DC 10 check using the same skill. Alternatively, you can grant the same bonus by succeeding a DC 15 plus your starship's tier diplomacy check. So I would almost most definitely want to attempt the diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't think. Can you fail that? DC like 11?
It's DC 16 if I'm using diplomacy, because it's 15 plus the ship's tier. It's only DC 10 if I'm using whatever skill they're using.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was backwards. Okay, yeah.
26.
Bam.
So you get a +2 on your gunnery check there,
Cool.
Jephthah.
So let's find out what exactly I need to,
Uh,
to hit.
Yeah, Vex said they had the formula for us.
Brett, can you look up light laser cannon for me?
Yes, I can. I have
Because
the weapons
like they
pulled up.
have what weapon it has in this book, but it doesn't tell me the range.
It is a front, or it is a single arc, I should say.
What's the gunner's
It is
attack
2d4 damage.
Yeah, I
It's
got the
short
range.
range.
The range.
It is short range, which is 5.
Shoot, gunnery phase. You
Pilot.
fire one of your ship's starships. If you use a turret weapon, you can target a ship
It's
in
gunnery
any arc.
check down some. It's
So-
on 320.
Your bonus to hit with the gun is going to be whichever's better out of your ranks in piloting or your base attack.
Ranged pilot or base attack, so probably his
No,
pilot.
no. Either your base attack bonus or your ranks in pilot.
Oh, ranks in pilot. Okay, so his
It's 1. It should be 1 at the
Yeah.
base, then, right?
Plus your dex.
and you said his base attack or plus his dex. Okay, so yeah, so it's piloting, which is 1, plus his dex, which is 3, so 4.
Plus bonuses from the captain.
So 2, so 6.
We're not using any computer systems at the moment, and then we don't have a science officer. There's no range penalty.
So
that's it.
D20 plus 6.
Yep.
24.
24.
And that's going to be against
The TL.
The one
The
on the
target.
right.
Yeah. Which one are you shooting?
That one.
That one? Okay, you hit.
It does 4d8 damage,
So just /roll 48.
and you get to any ones count as 2s because I boosted the weapons.
8. How do I? There's not a way to calculate that, is there?
No, just put it in there. I think there is an input, but we can easily factor it in. Doesn't matter.
Oh
22.
God!
Okay.
Oh my god, okay.
That one. Boom.
Yeah.
I make a very loud noise in hooray that I don't want to make and deafen everybody in the chat.
Boom.
Just back away from the microphone a bit. That's all you got to do.
We'll do that later.
I don't know if I trust what you just said.
You have
All
neighbors
right.
too.
So the gunnery, our gunnery turn just happened. Then we. Okay, gunnery is the last part of the phase.
Right,
So
and they get a gunnery step now.
yeah, but you're out of their arc.
Let's
and
do
they're
that
too far-
again.
I would.
That's the other thing.
By the way, I'm gonna say I would be slow clapping right now, but I'm sure you'd rather I keep my hands.
Please keep driving.
You're
Also,
telling me I
since
only
we're
get
on here, I
5 of
wanna
these
let
shots in
everyone
one
know.
combat?
Yes, you only get 5 per combat.
Oh man. Can I shoot 4 more at the next one?
You can shoot 1 more at the next one and just do that again and save us 3 rockets.
No,
So
we're
since
thinking about
everything-
conservation.
Is new. I want to let you guys know, since everything's happening at the same time, if we blow up a ship, it still gets to fire.
Okay, but we're
It's
outside of
technically
their arc,
firing
so
at the same time, but they can't shoot at us. I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because his arc is in the front, and he's more than 5 hexes away. So even if you were in the arc, it wouldn't matter.
But it should be a -2 to hit.
I don't think you're in the arc though.
No,
No, we're not.
Yeah.
So now we go into another one, yeah?
Yep. Another engineering, starting the engineering phase.
I'm going to stay in engineering. I guess if everybody else is staying in the same.
I'm staying captain.
Staying gunner.
I'm going to boost. I'm going to do the same thing as last time. I'm going to boost, but I'm going to boost piloting and give the pilot a +2 to the theoretical turn and burn that he's going to do, hopefully.
Okay.
Bam! There's your +2.
+2 to the pilot. All right, so now we're going to go to the piloting phase and make piloting checks.
And the theoretical what I'm going to do?
Turn and burn.
Oh, that,
Do I need to encourage him for that one?
He might. It wouldn't hurt.
It's a 16 for him to pull it off. And I would need to roll a 16, essentially, to assist him.
I guess.
Our ship, you said, gives me a +1, correct?
Yes, the ship gives us a +1 due to our current.
And you
loss.
gave him a +2 with the boost?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
All right.
What does turn and burn do?
Hold on.
And burn.
Flip
I
and
can't
burn.
give it to the pilot. I can give it to engines, science equipment,
Oh yeah, because you're boosting power to stuff.
starship
pilot.
weapons.
It's
Restore
fine.
shields.
Even without the boost, he still would have made it no sweat.
Okay. Did you?
So right now you're rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, do you want to boost the guns again then?
Yeah. All
Okay.
these guns.
We'll just use that roll that you had for guns.
Mhm.
All right. So did you encourage him, or is that encouraged not for the initiative?
I was just asking if it was necessary.
That doesn't count for the initiative. I guess it's for when he does the maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay. So the drone got a 28.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did their addition wrong the first round. I thought they only had a +1 to piloting, and then I looked down slightly, and they had a +10.
Number.
I was like, oh.
Oops.
Well, maybe we can shoot it first.
I'm gonna do that there flip and burn thing. How far can I go before I have to do the actual flip part?
Well,
It's half speed.
Yeah,
Okay,
you move at half speed and just change your facing.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
So literally just move forward 2.
Well, I thought it was 8.
yeah, we have a movement speed of 8.
Oh, move forward 4.
Yeah.
Because you move at half speed.
Yeah.
And then, what, just going to turn around so that if they fly towards us, we can shoot them with the lasers instead of a rocket?
Yeah. And I guess that's what I'm doing.
The lasers do less damage if it matters to anybody.
I have a feeling these
Oh, I
little
have to
ships-
actually do the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
This
You have
for
to.
rockets. Sorry, I didn't think.
You can need +8. Am I getting any?
Are you boosting him, Michael?
would you guys rather me help him on this or help the gunner?
I would say
On
help
this.
with this because if he fails this hard enough, you guys are fucked.
Well, I didn't help him anyway, so.
Oh shit. Oh, so you only got a +8, so that's a 13. What's the check?
I have to
It's
roll.
easy.
I have to roll a 16.
And
I believe he has to roll a 16 as well.
Slide, fly by, flip and burn. So 15
15 plus.
1, so 16. So you failed it, but you didn't fail it by enough to fuck. So you just moved at half speed, and you're still facing away
Wrong
from.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn
So
that.
you gave me a
Okay.
So it's actually the starship moves as normal.
Yeah. Well, you
So
lose.
you can still turn
Not this
around.
Yeah, but you only
Last
get
round,
half
I
speed.
encouraged you
If
this
you want
round.
to turn, you can.
How about the maneuver itself only gave me half speed?
It-
Only.
Yeah, that sounds
It
good.
does, but you.
Oh, no.
That's
I
right
looked
there.
at the wrong thing. It just moves forward half speed. Nothing else happens. Done.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway.
So I'm done.
And then,
I apologize.
and then it
3,
maneuvers
4,
now?
5,
Yeah, now they
6,
get to move.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
And then everyone shoots at the same time. So
If I
Did it
shoot this
flip
thing and it
around?
explodes next to us, is there a problem?
probably not.
Do what?
It's a maneuverability 0.
It's perfect.
Fuck. I was like, how did it do that? Oh, never mind.
It has perfect maneuverability, so it can just turn on a dime.
Okay, well, all the guns go at the same time.
So,
Yep.
if I shoot it with a missile and it explodes next to us, does something bad happen?
No.
I don't think so.
All right.
Remember that the grid here is very relative. Our ship is like 300 feet long, and it's
Yeah.
literally like a TIE fighter, so...
I just wanted to check. All right.
No,
I'm
no.
just gonna ask. Does that? Is it official canon that our ship just makes a really deep TIE fighter noise?
Yes.
Oh,
Should I roll the hit?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be shooting at each other at the same time, and he can shoot us this
The
time.
drone got a 23.
well,
I got a
yes.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it.
I sure as hell
What are you
would hope
shooting it with? The missile?
Yeah,
Missile.
he's not in front of us, so we can't shoot him with the lasers.
Okay.
I hit it for 14.
15.
15.
Because he boosted the guns
Alright.
again, so that 1 becomes a 2.
Oh, okay.
It's still alive.
That's bad.
You get 4.
On our port shields.
Yep. Pew pew.
Bloop.
You blow off a huge chunk of it, and it's still there.
No worries. Shields are holding.
You can tell it had no shields. Those missiles hit it straight on the hull.
I don't know why our enemy doesn't have adequate
Oh,
protection, but I'm not complaining.
Michael, were you gonna try to hail the planet?
When we got closer, wasn't sure how far away we were.
You guys are pretty much in orbit almost.
Would that take my action?
I don't.
Because if it
I
takes
guess
my...
it would, but you used it to help. You tried to help.
Yeah, but
Tommy.
we're about to go into another round, essentially. So,
We're going into another one.
and
Here we go.
And I would rather use my demand action, I guess would be the demand action, to try and let them not be blown up, essentially. Like, give them the option to, deactivate their weapons and back off.
Oh, okay. On your turn.
Yeah. Which I think I can just do that even, like, I think I can just do that right at the beginning, like, during the engineering phase. I think it's a any phase action.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's an any phase action.
There you go. So roll that. Brett, boost something.
Nope, I'm sliding into science.
Oh, okay. Sliding into science. That sounds awkward.
Yeah.
All right, so we still have the captain. We have now the science guy.
Science.
I'm a science guy.
So I'm gonna grab the comm again and just send out. I don't actually know if they can even receive our communications because they're as Atlantean. But I'm gonna attempt anyway. I go across the comms.
Please deactivate your weapons. We mean you and the planet no harm. We have supplies.
With a 20, I needed a 16.
Yet again, you receive static.
All right, blow them up, boys. And Bear.
And so I have to do this during the helm phase. I am going to rebalance the shields with a computer's check. A 19, which is plenty, and pull some shields out of our front and rear to refill our sides better. So I can just rebalance them however the fuck I want. So
Take like 2 from both sides and put them on the side, or maybe just 1 from both sides and put them on the side.
no, it's gonna be 2.
Puts our side back up to 7, and we have 7 on the front and rear now.
There's 6 on the front and rear and 7 on both sides.
All right, helm phase. Let's do it. I need your helm.
Oh yes, the driving.
Why are you watching the stream? You're in it. Close it. You don't need it.
Go through this.
Your judgment.
As long as I can do this.
The stand should be here tomorrow, so next week we won't have to worry about that guy. Cool.
All right.
I was hoping it would get here yesterday and not tomorrow,
pilot
but we live in Alaska, so.
It'll be okay.
Give me
You'll
a
be
pilot
okay.
roll.
As long as I can do this and this doesn't cause a problem. 'cause
I don't
You
think
good, man.
you
I was gonna say,
win.
you know how this works.
Yeah, I absolutely know how
Welcome
that
to-
works.
Welcome to
Plus
Nerd Politics.
56.
Oh, this
You
one-
don't win.
Okay.
The drone got a 30.
You don't win. Fuck you.
What does lose mean?
You get to
Can
move
somebody
first.
explain
What are you
lose?
doing?
I wonder where it's going to land. Maybe right next to us again?
I can't help you this time, just as a note.
Are you gonna turn it all, or are you gonna fly us off the map?
I mean, we can just move the tokens back. Like, it's not hard to just grab them and drag them back a bit.
Yeah, I'm just moving them back.
It's fine.
You moved your full thing.
And
Oh,
shoot him with the laser this time.
okay. So what's the save on the laser? Is it any different?
It's the same attack roll. It's just different damage, and it doesn't have a limited ammo.
So
Attack time!
So D20 plus 4.
Yep.
Well,
That's not as good.
No, you missed it. But lucky for you, it only got an 11.
That does not hit us.
Everybody sucks. All right, new engineering phase.
Oh, I'm going back to engineering.
I'm gonna stay shooting.
You're gonna keep piloting?
I'm gonna slide into silence with nobody piloting the ship.
All right, then he slid into silence.
Everyone into engineering. Shoot these guns as many times as possible.
Buddy, you want to be encouraging so we can?
I'm going to go into engineering and go ahead and do a divert to shields to refill our shields.
Oh, actually, if you guys wanted, you could multiple people go into guns and shoot both.
No, you can't.
Oh, I thought you could with a mine.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Yes, you can fire. No, the gunner takes a full action to fire both guns.
And it gives them a -4 on each.
Or maybe you can have multiple people there. I forget.
It's under gunner actions. Where the hell?
No, the page you had there.
Oh, Brett sent it to us in Hangouts.
Oh, okay. That's right. I don't have Hangouts open on here yet. That's why. Because
I mean,
I thought if
that's
you had
gonna pull up
multiple
my
gunners,
Hangouts, but the
everybody
link's
could
still in
shoot
there,
at
so
it
it's
every
safe.
arc.
Multiple gunners can take action to fire different weapons in a single round.
See?
So yes, you could.
Yeah, you could have two people jump into guns and shoot like crazy. Because you've already found out that this thing is so fast. No matter what you do, it can be on whatever point it wants to be.
Michael, slide into pilot. You're just gonna fly it just straight.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, you should slide into gunnery.
And then
Okay.
those two can gunner, and I will use my. I will just keep our shields maxed out for my check.
I do the old man as I get out of the captain's chair and move and sit down. Oh man, this is a bad idea.
Well, roll a piloting check.
Well, here's my engineering to
Okay.
refill the shields. All right, I fill it. Some amount. I'll do it. Second.
3.
All right, 15. All right. So you
I try to telepathify slow clapping at you.
you get to move first.
Oh, really? He earned that
boy.
right.
So it's in the way. Does that matter?
It doesn't technically because it's going to be moving.
Okay, and that's what I thought, especially with how technically the grid is just kind of a reference type thing, and we're in space.
I'm just gonna move you back a little bit. Move your facing to whatever you want.
Okay.
Because whatever you do, you can just move your facing to whatever you want. Okay,
there you go.
All right, it's gonna be stupid
That's fine.
because it's dumb. Damn it! I can't grab the little rotate it thing because of the. There it is. Okay.
Guns time?
Yeah, gunnery time.
You guys should both have
Plus
flat
four.
+4, because apparently I had to fly the ship.
How does 21 sound?
21 sounds like it's gonna shoot a
Which
laser into
weapon
the
are you shooting?
cockpit.
Yeah, who's shooting which weapon?
I'm shooting the laser this time.
All right.
Okay. Is it +4 you said?
It's your base attack bonus plus your dex.
Okay, so +4.
What the
Yeah.
heck
Yeah.
is your BAB? Is
Oh
that-
god, natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So-
Jesus.
It's dead. But it got a 21. Did that hit you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It gets to do some damage before it blows up.
We got some
Probably
shields.
Launch the shields because I refilled our shields.
7.
Shields hold.
We're dead. We explode.
Man, outside of the fart noise, that actually sounded like a really good, ship destruction sound.
I like to imagine that.
Yeah,
I like
it
to
sounded
imagine
good.
that its rounds smashed into our shields and did nothing, just to 3 seconds before the missile blows it up, so we get enough time to go. Hey,
if I hadn't redirected auxiliary power to the shields, it would have done hull damage.
Well, doesn't matter. Shield's held.
And we thoroughly appreciate your ability to care for your life and the safety of those around you.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Hey, Zero, welcome
so
to the chat.
You guys get yeah. All right. So you figured out the drones are from the Aslanti Star Empire. That's worth 400 experience. And you killed the drones. That's 600. So 1,000 experience split between everybody.
Okay.
Where does that
250.
Where is experience on
I'm
this
asking
thing?
the same.
At the bottom.
Of what? Oh, okay, it's on the second page. Got it.
So divided by
1,000 divided by 4, so 250 each.
250 each. What's next level?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I
I'm
was
gonna
literally
go
trying
check.
to find that.
It's probably 1,000.
You're probably right, but I'm gonna check anyway.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Gross.
It's 1,300.
Ah,
Okay, that's an amount.
That's a number.
You sound
you guys want to use the computers to scan the wreckage?
Yes.
Yes.
Can
Is
we
that-
poke
is
the
that
loot
D20
boxes?
plus 8?
When do the loot boxes
Right?
come out?
I need computer roll from computer person.
I got
That's
it.
not me.
Not me.
24.
All right. All right. So you scan the wreckage. They seem to be unmanned. There's no organic material at all.
Okay.
One thing to note is you find no remains of any kind of drift technology.
Okay.
So that would lead you to believe that these were either sent from the planet or from a bigger ship or something.
So it could be part of a bigger ship.
All right then. Interesting.
That's gonna happen.
We did not get blown up.
Yeah.
We succeeded
Yeah.
in not dying.
Yeah. Just for now.
Okay.
All
The
right.
ships recharge on their own in 7 minutes.
Is it
So-
like a shield point per minute on the recharge?
At our current shields, yes.
All right. Neat.
So you guys are in orbit now.
At this point, I will hail the planet and see if I can get some level of communication from Nacondas.
Well, much like when you tried to contact the drones, you're just hit with static, like no response at all.
Do we have it? And I guess I'll pose this question to the people that actually understand computers and technology. So basically everyone who isn't me.
Do our scanners have the ability to see if there's some sort of interference from the fog?
You would know based on information that the fog is just natural fog. There should be nothing about it
Okay.
that's doing that, because this colony, even though it is new, has been here a decent amount of time.
Do we have a way of checking to see if there is actually something that is interfering with communication? Like,
I was going to say, I'm actually going to go look at our systems and make sure they're not broken.
I'm gonna roll engineering for us diagnostic. 16.
Okay, you're 16. And what was that for?
Diagnostics, checking to make sure all of our communications still work.
Yeah, everything on your end works. Anybody got another computers check for me? You can see if you can try to discover.
I'll do that while he's inspecting ours.
Okay.
Computers, you say? Yep. 18.
You can't find anything out of ordinary. Also, engineering could work.
I'll try one more. D20
I'll assist.
plus
I'll assist you on yours. I know I won't. I'm too busy over here.
Okay. Jephthah, you actually just barely managed to figure out that there is some sort of source of the interference isn't like it's coming from Madeline's Landing, which is where you were going.
So there's like a jammer?
You could assume, yes.
Okay.
So then can we land without, essentially a flight crew to land us?
I mean,
Is that
we might not be able to get clearance or something, which could be problematic, but I mean, we can still, like, unless something's going to shoot us out of the sky, I don't know if anything can, like, literally keep us from landing.
is that jammer jamming like our interpersonal communicators? By the way, who all has personal comms?
I have a comm.
I do.
Can somebody give me? Okay, since you got that scanning check, that engineering check, and you discovered the sorry, the jammer, essentially. While you're scanning over that was good enough to discover some other things.
Okay.
Just by using your sensors, you can detect the general layout of the settlement. It contains over 100 humanoid life forms, most of which are human. You do identify something strange, though. There is a large, incongruous structure in the middle of the settlement. The structure is a prefabricated building with sweeping curves that resembles a fortress more than a colony dwelling. You can also tell from the scans that there are 2 Starship-scale heavy laser cannons mounted on the roof.
And they're pointing at
Of that fabricated structure that's like a fortress?
Yes.
Are they pointed at us?
2 Starship.
You can tell they're positioned to defend against approaching ships.
Okay.
So we go touchdown somewhere not at the landing.
Is there any other do we know of, or is there a way to check for any other type of anything nearby, like a different city, anything?
There are no other cities on this planet.
Okay.
All you know is it's a jungle world draped in perpetual fog. Would you like to make a culture check?
Can I make a mysticism check?
Based on that, you can. I don't know what for, though.
Well, it's my closest option to being culture. It's essentially a religion check.
24.
Okay. I was talking mostly to Varric.
I know, but I want help.
He wants to be part of it too.
Help!
I can see like your character starts going into the details of the history of this fog and whatnot, and your character's just like, fog symbolically symbolizes the impermanence of the.
So, well, Varric, you again have your mouth drop open because this is the second time this has happened. That structure is like the same design in all the books of the what the fuck were their names again?
Aslanti.
Aslanti, yes, the Aslanti Star Empire. The building design has much in common with rumors of similar structures built by the Aslanti Star Empire.
All right, so question, I guess mostly to Vex, since you actually like know the most about the ship. Are we able to do like sheer vertical takeoff and landing?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't need a landing strip. We just need a flat patch of ground.
Yes.
Okay.
Just by your scans that you've made so far, you can find a clearing just large enough for your ship a few miles east of Madeline's Landing.
There's a football field over there.
All in favor of the football field. Say aye.
Aye.
Now you could also look to go farther if you're scared.
Would we? I don't know if I would, but does anyone have the ability to know what the range on Starship scale laser cannons are?
Yes. What was this? Range on Starship scale.
Make me a. Is there a check for like military shit?
Well, I specifically, as a mercenary, get a -5 for the DC on military gear.
Oh, okay.
Checks.
Well, what
Usually, culture is sort of generic knowledge about things.
Let me see if there's
I roll intimidate on it.
So I mean, engineering might be more accurate. I don't know.
I would argue for it being engineering.
What do you have? Yeah, go ahead and make it an engineering check. I can do that.
I mean, engineering is also int based like culture is. So.
And I have engineering on my culture.
Don't roll in there.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you that a heavy laser cannon has medium range in ship terms.
Yeah, I would like to know more specifically what starship scale laser cannons range is. Because if that landing's a couple miles out and they can just blast our ship from there, that's an issue for me.
Yeah.
14.
How big of an issue is it?
14, I believe that's enough. Yeah.
He also lowers the DC by 5.
He lowered the DC by 5. The DC wasn't high. I used the same DC to know what the roof, like the building was.
Sure.
Yeah.
So -5 make it easily. So what it is a they're starship scale heavy laser cannons which do 48 damage.
Yep.
And whatever the range is, the heavy laser cannon what does that mean in terms of?
I think it's 10 hexes, I believe.
So that's pretty far.
Do we know roughly how big a hex is? I realize that it's not supposed to be like set distances.
No.
I can tell you that this will get you to know that landing spot that you found first will be fine.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. So, again, all in favor of the football field, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah, we should have clearance.
Sure.
Going down into the fog, it's fucking foggy.
Downtown.
Hey guys, I can't see. Because it's foggy.
Use the sensors.
That's why we have scanners.
I thought it was because you were just a bear. What is that for?
I thought it because she was blind, but okay.
Oh, okay. Tony just changed the map over. I was like, oh god, what happened? Oh, it's crashed.
We're all dead and we're in purgatory.
Oh God, why? Oh right.
I mean, this in several renditions, this is what purgatory looks like, just an empty white space.
Yeah, but what about the squares?
I mean, reference information. It's how they built the empty white space. It's a bunch of big white cubes.
All right. Do you guys have any while you guys are landing and you let's say you've just landed.
Good. No
do you have
issues
any
with
talking
landing
that you want to do between each other because that's fucking weird.
So, would I know anything else about the Aslanti story, for lack of a better word?
The Aslanti Star Empire?
Yeah, what do the storybooks say? I can make another roll if you want me to.
No, you had a really good roll.
What do the myths and legends?
I have to find a spot that talks about it without talking about
stuff that we shouldn't know yet.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Did the Trox buy a personal communication unit?
I have a PC and a comm.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, this might be safe to read.
Take your time. Double check first.
Oh, we already know the final boss's name. That's
Okay.
awesome.
I guess they're not.
Yeah, we do. Her name is Sedona.
I should reevaluate my statements. I guess they're not completely like storybook.
Sure.
But they haven't been seen in so long that it's amazing that you see them now.
Okay, got it. Atlantis, heard.
Not much is known about the Atlantis Star Empire, as all attempts to contact this culture descended from an ancient civilization from Galarian have been met with violence. So they were from Galarian.
Oh, so these are the indigenous people that killed that Christian mercenary idiot.
After several bloody encounters, except they have really good technology. After several bloody encounters, the Pact World and the Vescurium have resolved to maintain their distance from the Aslanti. The Aslanti Star Empire self-declared territory and keep an eye out for any threats of invasion. This policy has kept both systems safe for several decades.
Okay. Follow-up question. We had no indication at any point in time that they were here, correct?
No, not at all. The first indication you had of them being here was when you showed up, and then they started attacking you.
Got it. Okay. Can you give... Our sensors should have told us, how big is that fortress? Are we talking like the size of a literal castle?
I'm gonna go down there again. I believe it said the size-ishness.
The size-ishness.
So I know you described it as a large cube that was more along the lines of a fortress, but I'm curious what that means. And I guess a follow-up question while you're reading into that.
Okay, so the structure is big. It occupies the only spot in Madeline's Landing that you could have landed your ship.
Oh, well, okay.
So there's how big it is. It's as big as your ship.
Got it. Okay. So I'm just gonna say, okay. And so, but that also means that it would definitely be big enough to have housed those two little fighters that.
No.
No.
Nope.
No, your ship's not big enough to have fighters in it.
Okay, so those fighters would, by that logic, then we can infer that most likely those fighters came from somewhere that wasn't that fortress cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're planet-based, probably, yeah.
I don't want to say they're planet-based, because if the Aslanti weren't here, and those ships don't have drift drives, then something had to have brought them. And if they couldn't have been on that...
We don't know that they weren't here.
Yeah, I guess.
We are just coming to this planet, like, settled it. They could have been anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, but they said that this Madeline's Landing had been here for at least a little while, so... But I guess if they were underground or on a more secluded part of the planet, that they could have already been here still.
Who knows? Yeah.
So, and you mentioned that the Aslanti, like most of the time, any interaction between Packworld and Aslanti turned hostile, and for the most part, they've just been avoiding one another at any possibility to avoid further conflict.
Yeah, every interaction that the Pact Worlds have had with the Aslanti turned bloody. So they just prescribed to stay away from Aslanti's claim to space to keep things peaceful.
But there's been no indication that they have claimed this space.
Yeah. The Aslanti, you know about the Aslanti is they are very militaristic. They are very full of themselves.
Okay.
And they are zealous. They most of their population is trained for military, and they are almost fanatical in their beliefs.
Vex, Jephthah, or Tanya, is it possible for us to run a scan from here and make sure that, like, basically that we detected around 100 life forms? Are we able to discern whether they are, for lack of, like, they're not, like, chained up in a particular area, like people are moving around as normal? Is that something that we can do? I don't know how precise our sensors are.
Just based on the scan you got from the air, you didn't see a massive, like...
collection?
A massive collection in one spot.
Okay. There's no way to get the supplies there because they're in the way, and with the jungle terrain, we can't just bring the supplies with us. I assume that we have something along the lines of like a delivery order.
Yep.
Okay. We should bring that with us just in case. So, what?
Bill of lading.
Yeah, that way we can at least prove our purpose here. I believe that shooting 2 aircraft out of space is probably going to hurt
relations?
Yeah, it's going to hurt relations. It's going to hurt communications. But we don't really have a choice, and I still want to see Sedona. So I guess we just leave everything here, lock up the ship, lock up as much of a security as we have, and move on.
Listen, it's really hard to hack this thing. It takes me a whole quarter second.
Whole quarter second to hack it. Whew! Dang.
Living the hard life. That's
a hurdle.
That's not even plugged in. Imagine how much faster that'd be if I was plugged in.
What?
Thanks to Nazi Lowriders. Your name. Woo! Thanks to Nazi Lowriders for the follow. Welcome to the bevy.
In the midst of the mist, would you consider it our dark.
All right. Noel will be back in a moment.
Okay.
Down in the mists. Once we get out of the ship, would it be considered dim or dark?
Like in the mist?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I guess that's a good question. Is the fog still around us, or is it like in the atmosphere to where it's just like permanently cloudy?
No, it's still around us. It's foggy.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily call it low light though, because you've had fogs where it's just really thick fog, but you can see just fine. You just can't see as far.
Well, the reason I'm asking is my race gets a bonus to perception and stealth in dim light or darkness.
I mean, I feel like it would give everyone a bonus to stealth.
What you eating, Tony?
Some pretzels.
I like pretzels. You should fax me some.
Fax them. Really,
Fax?
that's how we're gonna do it.
This is like a 10-year-old joke between Tony, Brett, and everyone else in the Oklahoma play group of faxing one another food.
I'm gonna have to buy 6 bags of these pretzels because I don't know that you have them up there, and I'm bringing them.
What are they?
They're called Snaxels, and they're just this like zip-upable bag that's just black with a plain label on it. And they have really awesome flavors. Like, I just had some ranch ones. They have pickle ones and taco ones.
I can't even find them on a damn Google search.
They're all really good. Snaxels.
How do you spell that?
Just snack with Z-E-L-S.
Okay. Yeah, I see them. I don't know if we have them either. I've not looked for them though, so.
If you do get them, they're so good.
If you do get them.
The pickle ones are awesome.
Yeah, those would be the ones that I'd go for. Either those are just the original. I don't know if I want taco pretzels or ranch pretzels, but oh, they have jalapeno nacho. Mmm.
I just had the ranch one, and it's pretty damn good. It's better than like Cool Ranch Doritos for that. That's for sure.
Anyway, that aside, all right. So what are we doing?
Well, you just based on the distance that you flew and landed, you're about an hour away from Madeline's Landing.
And also, Tony, I can almost guarantee that we don't have them up here. They're based out of Edmonton, Oklahoma. So
that's why they're here.
Yeah, that's why you have them.
Oh, I see it on the bottom, Edmonton, Oklahoma.
Greedy bastard.
Well,
What is it with Oklahoma and not wanting to share the few good things that it has? Like, it's a disgusting, worthless place, but they have things like Brahms and apparently Snaxels that don't make it out of the state.
And Sonic. Oklahoma.
Hey, no. We have a Sonic that is opening right here in Alaska. It opens later this year.
There you go.
Still originated in Oklahoma.
There you go. Oklahoma's sharing.
Hey, here's
I mean, Brahms are in Texas and Kansas too.
I mean, Walmart also originated in Oklahoma. It doesn't necessarily mean that it gets any type of kudos.
Yeah, but Walmart's shit.
They have to hold on to everything that they have that's good because if they
So yes, that's a downside for Oklahoma because it spawned Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a plus side for
Super
Oklahoma.
bonus, biggest bonus.
Woo!
Thanks for promoting the terror of late stage capitalism.
Fuck Walmart.
Fuck Walmart. Anyway, so we're about an hour out. Do we have any knowledge of any of any like wildlife concerns in terms of safety on this planet? Like, am I about to get eaten by a jaguarus?
You know, it's not usually a problem in the landing, but the world is pretty dense, full of vegetation and wildlife. So
and we in the jungle.
You could run into something.
Got it. Okay. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to double check. I mean, if it's a concern of you might run into a jaguar, cool, but if we run into a Flurgelborg and it just likes to, devour entire spaceships, there's different levels of concern here,
Jaguars and Florgelborgs. Oh dear.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not disagreeing.
Okay. So, how do you guys want to go about doing this?
I'm going to move stealthily, whatever we do.
We need Adam, what did you call it? The bill of what?
Still of lading.
What?
So
Lathing.
Lathing?
figuring out where to go.
So yeah, make sure we have our bill of lading and start heading towards Madeline's Landing.
I would like to basically try and keep scans open for the sake of trying to make sure that any life forms that show up through the mist we can spot beforehand.
Do we have mobile scanners with us? Is that something that any of us have?
No.
I imagine that's expensive.
My drone's lights all black out.
Yeah, it's not bothering me. I'm just like playing with it.
Okay, so I have one character going to be moving stealthily during this. Anybody else?
No.
No.
Shit,
No.
so
Okay.
Not gonna bother.
Brett, go ahead and roll me a stealth roll.
I'm gonna roll one for me and one separately for the drone because it has its own stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, my dex is 0. I have no ranks in stealth. I am an old guy. I don't stealth.
I'm a giant bug.
We have a giant bug and a giant bear.
That's you, I'm assuming?
And the drone got a natural 20.
Well, those are good.
I won't complain about having some hidden eyes, though. That seems nice.
Like, those who can do. Wow.
So the Vex and the drone disappear into the mist, like... What? Like, literally, like, that's the noise. Like, you just hear, like, wind and Vex and Shadow are gone.
Guys, you ever get the feeling that we just, like, went to the Naruto or something?
But Dad, I don't want to go to Europe.
Shut up and keep rowing.
Wait.
Yeah, I guess at this point we just start going.
Okay. So,
is passive perception a thing in this game?
or
Or do I need to make like a static perception check that I apply while we're traveling?
I think passive is still a thing, but that's a good fucking question. Is there a where?
I know I saw a section where it said you could like take a 20, but I didn't read much.
Skills, skill checks. Take a 10. Most of the time, you're attempting skill checks under pressure during time of grace. Other times, it's just ways more favorable. When you're not in immediate danger or distracted, the GM might allow you to take a 10 on a skill check. When you take a 10, you don't roll a d20. You rather assume you rolled a 10 on the die. When you have plenty of time to devote to this... Okay, I don't think you can take a 20, because 20 means, like, taking a 20 for a perception would be like you stop and, like, look around forever.
And listen and stuff. Okay, but
Yeah.
I can just take a 10, so...
You can totally take a 10 while you're walking around. Anybody who wants to do that, feel free.
I'm going to maintain
Yeah, I'll also do that, and I'll be sitting on 18.
I am also sitting on an 18, so...
I'm sitting on a 10, so I'm going to sit on a 10.
Okay. What's that? 20. What's that?
I just typed 18 is what
Oh, okay.
my perception is.
Yeah, just go ahead and type so we have 18 again, 18 again. Okay. 18's pretty fine. Are you going to be moving ahead of the group, Brett? Alfie?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay. So
we all have like range communication, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah, so you have 3 people in the group together, and then you have Vex in the front. Vex, is that the word? Am I stupid?
Yeah, Vex is the correct name.
You can be stupid without having to do with this.
Okay, but anyway, Vex is in the front. Oh, just a quick question. Does anybody know how to, like, there's a couple maps in the PDF, and I can't figure out how to pull them out. I tried to just copy it, but it wouldn't let me do that because it was dumb.
You'll have to snip it. You can't copy.
Is there a snip tool? Where is that at?
You click start and type snip.
Oh, okay. In there. Okay.
In Windows, and just grab it out that way.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And the bigger it is on the screen, the better quality it'll be whenever you make the picture.
Oh, the bigger it is on the... Okay, that makes sense.
Because it's taking a mini screenshot within the bounds of the box that you draw.
Apparently, snip is moving. I don't know what that means. Snip and sketch. In the future, updated snipping tool will be moving to a new home.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't care. Just let me snip.
I don't give a fuck. Not a single fuck.
Okay, cool. Save as. Let me save it to the art folder, because that's the best place for it.
I don't know how you would do it, Michael, but I can throw a camera up next time we play, and you can put me in there somewhere too.
If that's something that people are interested in, I could make such things happen. Although I would have to develop a new overlay, which I don't currently have one set up that is capable of handling more than one camera.
So maybe with research is what he's saying.
No. It's not even research. I just have to redo my artwork on the overlay to fit in another camera.
Why not 5 cameras?
And you're gonna have to help me remember, Brett, because I can't remember how to automatically make this the lines line up with the lines on the picture.
Oh, that's the thing I'm gonna have to look up. I don't remember.
Analog and archaic.
You need it.
You need that right now.
Possibly. I could also just cheat and see if we get lucky.
Hey, it's not spelled Aslanti the same way.
That's how I spelled it.
But Atlantis doesn't have any Z's in it.
That's not how you spell Atlantis. What the hell?
And you messed up spelling one of them. I don't know which yet, but one of them.
And just a note to Tony as well, mostly Tony, but the rest of the group. I have a very static have to end time in about an hour at 7 p.m. My time, 10 p.m. your time, because I have to go pick up Bianca from her roller derby practice. And that's also the time that I'm sure Brett would like to start getting ready for sleep, as well as yourself and stuff, since that'll be 10 o'clock your time. So just a heads up, we have a pretty static end time. Even if that means we need to like save the combat or something, especially since we're using Roll20, I just wanted to give you that heads up of we have about an hour left.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And yep, that did it. I figured it out. I just need it to. It's a drawing.
There's something hiding.
There we go.
Right there.
What? Why did you move it? It was already on the lines.
I know. I'm just moving it over.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted it to be in the center of my screen.
You got it.
I guess it's not absolutely perfect, but it's really close.
I think if you move it up just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's not quite perfect.
Don't worry about it.
It's close. It's close.
I'm not concerned. I don't care.
Don't go that far. You're kind of squishy.
So if you right-click on the image and go to advanced, align to grid.
I did that. It just
and you can draw the size of the square, and it should scooch it out.
I did that, and it got it really close. It's just not perfect.
I think it's not perfect because I think the picture's not perfect. Some of these squares don't look like the same size as other squares.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, look at this square compared to like this square.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do look a little wrong, but it's fine. It works.
Yeah, it fits our purpose. That you're good.
So I'm gonna move you up here-ish, Brett, because I feel like this would be about where you'd be.
Are we in the water right now?
No, that's not water. That's a path.
Oh no, if that's not water, I'm a little more worried. What is that?
It's a path.
I'm just
kidding. It's not a river.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a river with a little island. That's funny.
You're kind of right. It kind of does, but it's like muddy, gross.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it is. They didn't say it's a river in the thing, so you guys assemble. Get in the thing.
Nope. Nope.
Assemble your party where you would be back there.
Bear in front.
The adorable bear.
Biff. Bear in front. Biff.
Yeah, put the fat people in the front, except for me, because I'm.
Wow.
Bear.
Bear.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's saying that you're big and look like you should be able to take a hit, even though you can't.
I can't. I have the least HP I think of anybody here.
Get back here with me.
Yeah.
Bear.
Hey, do you know what we're doing? This doesn't seem safe.
Back here.
Question.
You can be wherever you want in that general area right there.
Question, Tony. Does token direction for this kind of combat matter?
No, it's not.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
This is kind of like your standard Pathfinder combat.
That's what I guessed, but I just wanted to make sure, so I didn't have to
There's a few differences, like the double AC and the damage to stamina instead of HP first.
I mostly just wanted to make sure that orientation didn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Thank God it doesn't. I get it. Gay.
Hey, how dare you? You automatically assumed that. You're
did.
part of the
I
problem.
want to hold this shotgun as bisexually as possible.
Yes, the
I
gay
have to
man
do
is
that.
part of the problem.
I'm a cybersexual, so
All right, so let me see here.
Man, that got to you real quick, didn't it?
I don't care. Just do what makes you happy as long as it don't hurt other people. That's as far as I care.
Does it matter if I hurt my computer then?
No.
Okay.
Until it has a sentience. Like,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, like my drone has AI, so
yeah, don't hurt Shadow.
I don't know if I know how to do that yet. That thing takes more hits than I can.
I heard that.
So anyway,
Oh man, you're squishier than I am.
Yeah, I told you I was squishier than you. I'm the squishiest thing in the room.
yeah, you guys are a wizard and a cleric, effectively.
I know, it's the best.
I was gonna say I have 8 HP. How much damage do you think I can sustain?
Man, we have a quick metagame. We got a freaking combat field real quick. We just shot 2 ships out of the sky. We're gonna have to kill some people right here. How the hell are like as the diplomat? How I don't want to be like, so real sorry about blowing up your ships and murdering your guys, but we brought your stuff.
I mean, we responded to hostile actions with equal
I agree.
enemy
with you.
effects.
enemy.
We tried to be diplomatic. They didn't respond.
Anyway, proceeding on, we're walking down this path. Vex and Shadow are stealthy. This is our marching order, Tony. Let us proceed.
Got it. Hold on. I'm getting some tokens for our first enemies.
Well, we don't need enemies. That's not part of this game. We only fight things in space.
Man, I get to play a campaign-long VIP escort mission. This will be great.
It's me.
All right.
Yeah, to be fair, this is a game with great AI because it's Michael.
So I didn't put them in tokens because I don't care.
Whatever. It fits the purpose.
Yeah, you see these 3 soldiery-looking people, and they're very armored. They have full armor. They have rifles. They have knives on their hips. They look ready for fight. Brett is the one who sees these first. Let me quickly see if they see him. They probably don't, but
28.
Might.
12
there it is.
billion perception. Damn. They see
I'll roll it for everybody to see. 3 plus 4.
34. Fuck.
Oh.
They literally can't with a +4, Tony.
Yeah, I know, but I was rolling it anyway. But they rolled a 3, so it's even worse.
So
man, that warm front's been real nice lately.
You could give them individual rolls.
I'm not gonna give the shitty NPCs individual rolls.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my comm unit in my brain and comm back to the captain. There's 3 like guard types out here keeping watch.
What do they look like?
Oh, they're not keeping watch. They're moving towards you slowly.
Oh, they're coming this way. I think they saw us land.
Do you want to listen to them at all?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Just since you're like stealthed and whatnot, you can clearly hear them talking.
Is it possible for him to open his comm?
To listen in on them?
Yeah. So that us in the back can hear through his comm.
Make an engineering check to see if you can, like, I don't know, boost the microphone.
Cool. I can try that.
Cool, you did it. All right, they're casually talking between one another. It's like, I can't believe we came to this backwater. I don't know. The boss said they found something interesting. We just got to find the rest of these colonists that ran and just kill them. That's all we have to do.
And then, like, just briefly forgetting that I jacked up my microphone, I talk at, like, regular stage whisper. Did you get that?
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
Are they just kind of walking, Tony?
Yeah, they're walking and scanning with their eyes. You know, not that they can see much because of the fog. And...
Yeah, Vex, can you describe to... is Vex actually able to see them?
Yes.
Vex, can you describe to me what they look like?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry
I can
for
do
the mic.
Red eyes, like kind of like gray helm with this type of symbol on their forehead. Like pretty sleek looking, curvy. Kind of like the ships that we fought.
And that's what I'm trying to get at, Tony. Is that enough of a description for me to interpret that these are Aslantes?
Yes, they're Aslanti soldiers.
Okay. One important note I'm just going to make. They speak something we understand, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they don't. Oh well.
That's
they
fine.
said that in a language you didn't understand, but
okay.
The gods let you know that they want to kill people.
You got it.
So
I forgot to look at their languages, and they just speak Aslanti, so they're just talking to you. They sound very aggressive and annoyed.
Got it. Okay.
So I don't know how to do this, but I have a computer with a range of 100 feet.
Okay.
I want to see if I can detect anything on them that I can hack. Because if I can disrupt their stuff, then we can have a surprise round and really mess them up. I don't know how hacking works in this.
I imagine that'd be really difficult just because their tech is not something that you would have ever gotten to interact with.
Well, and on top of that, you can't actually see them.
That's fair.
You have no way to connect to their shit if you don't even know where it is.
Well, I kind of view it like Wi-Fi. You don't really know where the router is. You just connect to it.
You're true, but
let's worry about it on something that's not basic grunts to introduce us to our first combat.
Sorry, we'll do that later.
Yeah, so basically I'm like, I've got like a full auto opportunity here. Should I just take care of it?
Well, here's the thing. If you get a surprise round, you don't get a full action. You only get a partial.
Wow.
Well, I mean, even so, like I can.
I mean, you can still do it. You can you absolutely can attack them right now and get a surprise round.
I guess
I've got the jump on them. Should I just take care of this?
Would I know how far in front of us he is?
He could probably tell you, but I don't know that you would. If you want to ask him, I mean, you're on comms. They still haven't noticed him yet. I will move them up 5 feet because I'm sure they've, while you've been talking, they've been
around. Vex, how far in front of us are you? Do you know?
There's a split in the road. I'm kind of sitting in it.
Okay. Would we be able to see the start of that split, Tony?
You can probably. I would say you probably see about here-ish.
Oh, also, you should make my marker bigger because it's like 10 foot.
I don't think it matters, or does it?
It probably does.
So both the Trox and the bear need to be bigger.
Oh God, you guys are huge.
Make the Trox large as well. There you go. And you can spin yourself, by the way.
I faced myself.
No, I meant we don't need to be concerned about what direction we're facing. So it's just easier for us to all see just what the pictures are this way.
Sure.
Okay. Since in this case we would probably be able to see at least the split in the road, I would deduce that that's where he's at. Which means that he is also close enough that we can immediately back him up and follow up on his engagement. So I encourage him to take the shot unless someone would like to express otherwise.
Understood. Shadow, kill.
I thought he said he could. I'm gonna go full auto, Cox Cat.
Tony said I don't get a full action, so I can only do single shots.
What is this? That mod for Counter-Strike Go where they just reload the cat by petting it and it shoots hearts?
So essentially, you're the only one acting in this surprise round. Yeah. So you get I just think you get one action.
Okay. Does Saber also get one because he can take a normal an action?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we both kind of shoot.
He has a gun
and he
on his back.
I would assume you'll be shooting this one.
Yeah.
Because they're way better than us magic.
Yeah, right? I was like, Jesus, even the cat has a gun. Man, do I feel anemic.
The cat has a heavy fucking frost-based minigun.
Minigun!
My only hope is that I can potentially just do flat 20 to someone's brain.
Do I get any bonuses for being surprised?
They're flat-footed.
Okay.
Wait, flat-footed exists? I thought it said that wasn't a thing in Starfinder.
Oh God, maybe it isn't. I thought it did.
Like, I even specifically remember something saying that flat-footed wasn't a thing.
I know they talk about surprise rounds, so...
Because, like, that's why, like, you don't have flat-footed on your defenses.
Yeah, you're right. Where is combat? Combat! I bet it's in the PSRD easier.
Like, I don't
Yes,
think...
they have surprise combatants. During combatants who are surprised at the start of battle have the flat-footed condition. As a result, they take a -2 to their armor class. Once the character has become aware and acted, they are no longer flat-footed due
Oh, so
to
it's
being
now a
surprised.
condition. It's not based off of anything specific to yours.
Got it. So it's not a type of defense, it's a condition. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So they just have a
So
-2 to
what
their
does
AC.
it do?
-2 to AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got -2 to their ACs. Here is this is going to be against kinetic. My shot.
All right, let me look at their
What
AC.
you want to bet? It's gonna be like a D20.
All right, you got a hit.
For this shot. Calling it now. D20 plus 10.
For the cat?
Yes.
4 damage.
All right, so that is a good question. Do they have... There's their HP. Do they not use the things PCs use for damage on NPCs? Because I just see...
I haven't seen any NPCs. I presume not. I figured it's because they're NPCs.
I just see HP.
You're talking about, like, stamina?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked, but I could...
Probably not, because that's supposed to be a like healing out of combat mechanic.
I could easily see them not using stamina for NPCs. It would be really annoying as a DM if you have, like, 10 monsters with 2 types of HP that you have to track.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds atrocious.
That's what I'm assuming, so I'm just going to say they do. So you said 4?
Yep.
Like, that's... Oh, God, please, never.
It's cold and, I think, piercing, if it matters.
I hate how I have to hit enter to do
I'm just
that.
going to just kind of scroll through some NPCs.
You hit him square in the chest. Cat shot?
A cat shot, firing a single shot of the Sub-Zero Hell Cannon.
Fucking Jesus
The
Christ.
Sub-Zero Hell Cannon.
That fires, that shot misses.
Phew.
All right, it's time for
And
initiative.
I turn and look at Shadow like, really?
What the fuck, cat?
Oh yeah, isn't there a way to do initiative? Is it this? Turn order. Yep, there it is.
Ah, whoa, hey. Ah, that messed me up.
I'm going first, obviously.
I'm protecting the cat!
Initiative. What?
All right, Tom,
Oh,
you
how
got
if I spell it
four.
right?
You spell it wrong.
Shut up, bro. God.
You know my bro name is Shadow, right?
My bro name is Shadow.
My bro name is
I thought your bro name was Big Mac. Come on.
Aw.
Aw.
Add initiative.
Now I'm sad.
Double quarter pounder with cheese.
You know.
You know what they call that in France? The Royale with cheese. They got the metric
All right,
system.
so there's that. Right click on
Hopefully
your
you got
tokens and
that.
add your bonus that you got. It says add turn.
We don't have that option.
Oh, you don't? Okay, fine. I was hoping it'd be easy. So wait, you rolled as 4, so you got a 7.
I'm gonna move this turn order out of the way.
Once you add us to the initiative, we can edit our initiative in the turn
Wait,
order.
how did they get +3?
Who? They might actually have an initiative.
No, Noella got +3. It
Because
was.
he didn't add his modifier to his roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. I'm okay. Understood. Sorry.
I said we could. We can't currently have interactive turn order, apparently. At all.
I was like,
Vex
how
got
the
a
heck did you do that magic?
Jephthah got 15.
What'd you roll?
A 12.
Okay.
Veruca got a 12.
Veruca.
Veruca, like the girl in
Varric.
again,
Veruca, fuck you.
He's just gonna. How many ways do you think he can pronounce your character's name wrong throughout this campaign?
Oh, I'll start a count right now.
We're on 3? Because very counts? Very and
Veruca is the character in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that was super like
Yeah, Veruca
pissy
Salt.
and wanted everything. She was the bad egg.
Yeah, her and Augustus Gloop were terrible.
All right,
Augustus
Tony
Gloop.
mispronounces my name. Count 3.
Say my name.
Okay, I'm just gonna say you guys can see 5 squares out.
Okay.
Just for purposes of the fog.
You got it.
So the Aslanti are gonna go for dirt.
Those two didn't see where the shot came from. The other two didn't.
They fucking heard it though.
Bang! There's something right there.
There's something nearby. Is there anything else that gets added?
They walk around the corner and they just see this blue-skinned, burnt-winged creature scolding a robotic cat. What the fuck, man? How could you do that?
All right. Well, these two here shoot at you.
Oh, that's awesome. It doesn't shoot the cat. Shoot the cat.
No, they're shooting you.
You're in the front.
By the way, cover does something, right?
Yes, it should be a +2 to AC for basic cover.
Well, hey, you're smart enough to be in cover when you shot at them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna take a minute. Oh dear.
What?
All right, so
Just trying
let's
to look
see.
up on
Melee,
Ruby.
ranged. Oh, there it is. Boom.
Oh boy.
17, and it's to your kinetic armor.
But I really need to double check cover. Just
Oh
a second.
God! Don't shoot at me, please. My AC is so bad.
All right, so you have a 17 and a 24.
Cover gives me a +4 to AC.
No, that's
Okay.
good.
Which gives me a 20 AC for kinetic.
So 17,
Okay,
no, 24,
one-
blast him in the face.
1 miss and 1 hit.
Yeah.
2d8. Oh!
We said no.
5 damage.
5. Well, ow.
Is that come out of stamina first? Is that how that works?
Yes. Your
Oh.
stamina goes before your HP.
Because during a short rest, we can spend a resolve point to refill your stamina.
I wish I had more.
That's why he said that earlier.
That's all right. I'm not supposed to be getting hit, so.
Good luck with that.
Hey, you
Ah,
shut
yeah,
up.
I definitely
Oh,
make a
sorry.
noise. Ah!
They say something in Aslantean. Whatever the fuck they say.
Do I move only 1 square or 2 with my?
Over telepathy. I believe what I heard was "fuck you, die, scum."
Do I move
Next
to there
turn.
Or to there?
Yes,
One
something like
It's-
that.
Okay.
It's the best. Unfortunately, it's super. You can't see him yet. You need to get closer.
No, that's me. I'm next. Oh, no, it's him. Way back there. Never
It's
mind.
him. You're not next.
So
You can move through allied spaces though, so just
Yeah.
like you can
So
squeeze
1,
past the bear.
2, 3, 4.
No, you can move diagonally, so you could
5.
get that as one.
And that's
move.
and we have a. It's each square is 5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can move diagonal with no penalty, so you need to recount that because diagonal is going to be easier.
Instead of going upright, you can just go diagonal upright.
So 1,
1,
2,
2.
4, 5, 6, 7,
There you go.
8. Because I have.
Yeah, you have a move speed of 40.
Yeah.
Jesus. You're fast and I'm slow. Good. Awesome.
He's
Wonderful.
a big,
Right.
disgusting, hulking monster.
I'm gonna shoot
Well, you
the
can
thing
see-
in front of me.
You can see that one right there.
Yep, we're gonna aim for it.
She's in cover of the trees. 16. Nope. You hit a tree.
Damn.
And that would be against the energy armor, probably.
Oh, is it energy?
Yes.
Yes.
In that case, you hit her.
Okay, so roll D10.
D10.
It's a D10.
Damn, fucking Jesus.
So they're gonna
It does
take.
electricity and fire damage.
Yeah, they're gonna take 10 electricity and fire damage.
Why don't I see that? Oh, there it goes. Wait,
Are you scrolling?
8.
8. They're gonna
Yeah,
take
he's
8.
got a plasma fucking.
So 10.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you good.
8. Yeah, 8.
They scream out. Next turn.
Now,
Somebody back me up. This is gonna
I'm
be
going to
bad.
try to shoot at the one I was shooting at again.
Okay.
How do run actions work in this?
I don't know. I just moved my full. I decided not to.
I found it.
You want to buff
Oh,
me
it's
so when I get hit, I don't die?
It's a full action.
Is that what again? What defense?
It's kinetic, unfortunately.
It's kinetic.
Yeah.
All right. That is not a hit. By the way, I'm just so everybody knows, if you're in this brush or there's some between you and your opponent, you're in cover.
Can I move through the brush?
Yes, you can. I'll just say it makes you move at half speed.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna crawl into there, and then the cat goes immediately after me, and he's gonna step up on there, and he is going to. Oh god, no, that's not worth it because we just won't hit. I was gonna say, he's gonna full auto at them, but he'll just miss a bunch. So no,
This
he's
is
gonna fire.
this is the one you shot the first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat shot.
Cat shot. Hey, that's a hit. Is that kinetic?
Yeah, it's the same thing as mine.
Okay, I'd hit though.
Are you still shooting this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Five.
Woohoo!
Golden Pierce.
Ah! She screams a curse and Islanti at you.
Still not down. Okay, I need to see how I calculate what my save DCs are. How do we know how to calculate what my spell save DCs are for other people?
I believe it's 10 plus your modifier plus the spell level.
Okay.
But it could be different now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it
So
right
don't
now.
quote me on that.
Spell level, caster level check, concentration, attacks, bringing back the dead.
I bet it would say it on the very start of the class.
Oh, that's true.
If we look at Mystic.
Help! This is gonna hurt.
Mystic.
Oh, 10 plus the spell level. Let's see, wisdom equal to 10 plus the cast spell. Okay, the difficulty class of the spell is 10 plus spell level plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so it'll be 15 then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to mind thrust this one just because
You're tiny.
it deals more damage. So they need to make a DC 15 will save to take half damage.
Okay, let's look at their save. Ooh. Come on!
Cover gives a bonus to dex saves. Reflex saves.
Oh,
no.
All right.
What? Psychic?
Hey.
I lance her brain with psychic energy.
She grabs her head in
I tried
agony.
the same thing, but it wasn't psychic energy.
You tried to lance her brain with a laser beam.
I was hungry. Leave me alone.
All right, so I guess that's your turn. Tanya the bear!
Hang on, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing.
I'm certain we don't know what we're doing. I don't know what the cone is of that.
If you're thinking about charging them, I don't think you can yet because you can't see them.
Oh, we can't see the ones that are over in the corner there? Or
You're
can't.
too far away.
Okay.
You have to be within 5 squares to be able to see them, and you'd have to be able to charge. You'd have to be able to see them to start with to charge them if you were going to do that.
All right, fair enough. Well, here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can also move
5,
8.
6. I can actually only move 7 because my armor reduces my speed by 5.
Well, good
that's
thing you're
close
enough.
Incidentally, 7. So can I melee that now?
I mean, if you just want to walk up and bear punch,
Pretty
like
much.
she looks on in horror as a bear comes out like this.
A bear strapped down with gear and armor is like, "What's up, little lady?"
So, like, even though I'm moving briskly because it is a movement action, I still want it to be like moving up, but like slowly enough to crack my knuckles menacingly. And then I got a +5 here.
Are you good? I'm just trying to see what you're doing.
I'm trying to... I realized I looked at my spell and I went, oh, this deals 2d8 in a cone. How far is the cone?
13.
No, goddamn.
15 feet. I wanted to check. And then
I crack my knuckles and walk up to them and fucking miss.
You punch the tree.
Just in my opinion, if you're in melee range, I don't think cover's gonna matter.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
There are certain abilities that will say you gain like concealment or cover against an attack, but
I don't. Can you use resolve to re-roll an attack?
Good question.
It is a good question.
Let's go look at resolve. I don't think so. Usually things that can use resolve, you mention that you can use resolve. But let's see what resolve is for.
I'm trying to find it.
Calculate.
Too many fucking things. The player's handbook.
Can be spent in a number of ways. General uses for resolve points. Activate class features, regain stamina, stabilize after sustaining grievous wounds, and stay in the fight. No.
No.
That is not what it's used.
All right, well then, after failing miserably, I am done.
It's time for the blah, 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 blah.
I need a mark that I used.
I didn't fail miserably at making my presence known so other people aren't getting shot at was my goal. I reckon I did that.
All right, so she takes a 5-foot step back.
What? What? Why?
Well, I feel like she's uncomfortable with her personal space.
It's a guarded step.
She's gonna step there, and she's gonna step there.
Oh, I need to see how that works.
I think it works like.
No, something else. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Well, they are going to attack, and the bear is scary. They're shooting the bear.
They're shooting the bear.
Did they just step out of cover?
One of them did, because she didn't want to risk. She didn't want to shoot through her friend.
Okay,
that's considerate.
I like
She's
that there's two.
She's not
characters that
necessarily
take up the
smart.
whole-
There's actually no penalties for shooting with melee involved, by the way. Not that I can find.
Oh, okay. Like shooting in melee.
Yeah, or no, like shooting while you're in melee provoked, but shooting at a target that's engaged in melee, like where you usually need like precise shot. I don't think that's
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
You're fine.
I forgot they're close 6. Okay. 15
Gonna count 'em
against your CAC.
Your cat.
Kinetic armor.
Your cack? They're taking a shot at your cack. Fuck. God, we're stupid.
Nope. Missed. The next one.
We're stupid as fuck.
Roll a d20. Nope. They both missed you. They fired at the bear in terror because it's a bear. And then this one down here is going to fire at that scary-looking giant monster.
That thing. Just call it a thing.
Wow. Fuck you.
Ooh, that's not good. That's bad.
Oh, that's
bad. Like bad for the Aslanti or bad for Jephthah?
Bad for Jephthah.
Me.
How do crits work?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I'm not even DMing, so just you just eat that, okay?
Oh god.
You take it and you like it.
See, critical hits. Okay, critical hits. When you make an attack roll natural 20, you hit regardless of AC. If the total result of your attack roll meets or exceeds the target's appropriate armor, you scored a critical hit. So
26 beats his armor, I'm sure.
Yes.
You roll the damage twice, each time with all of your usual bonuses and including any additional damage from special abilities, and then add the rolls together. Some weapons inflict a special effect on the target of a critical, which will be mentioned in the weapon,
Fuck.
in addition to dealing double damage.
Fuck.
Dad.
This weapon functions as a hunting rifle.
Okay.
Does hunting rifle do anything special?
I'm going to look.
I'm searching it right now. Hunting rifle. It has the analog trait.
So no.
It'd be in the crit bar.
Oh. No, it has nothing on crit.
Okay, so just double damage. 7.
So you
See,
take.
that's good. They could have got a 7 with 1 dice.
Yeah.
So do I lose stamina first? Or
Yeah,
HP?
you lose stamina first, and then it goes out of HP.
Okay, cool, great. Go ahead and roll your second one, Tony.
No, he rolled them both. He rolled 2d8.
Okay, I have 7 HP left.
I got you, bro.
So, like, how much stamina do you have?
0 now.
0 now. I have
How much stamina did you have?
6.
Oh, moves. Wiggles.
It could have dropped you.
I know it could have. You think I didn't notice that?
It could have dropped you.
You think I didn't notice that? Ow!
All right. Well, their turns are done.
All right, now I'm mad.
Hey, it's time to pay that bitch back for shooting you.
I was gonna do something else, but
I feel like you need to pay her back now.
yeah. All right.
She a stupid hoe.
All right. I hope this works.
Oh, yeah, me too, buddy.
All right. So I'm gonna supercharge my weapon.
Oh, good.
I hope this hits.
Don't miss.
I hope I hit.
Yeah, me too.
God.
Oh.
Oh. Damn it.
Okay, so I can't use a full round action to fight, which means I can still move, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, wait. Did that take a full out round action?
No, his gun is not capable of full attacking.
That's my point. So that means I can still move.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, actually, hang on. I have a question. Because you used a spell to put it into the gun. I don't know if you can cast the spell and shoot in the same turn.
Okay,
that's
fine.
true.
All right, then
I
I'll
think-
move back here and I'll supercharge my weapon. How about
Yeah,
that?
that works.
We'll
Okay.
do that. So I will instead do that.
Let's get rid of that one. Just that didn't happen.
What are you talking about?
He has a spell that he makes the next shot of his gun, if it hits, do an extra 4d6.
Yeah.
I meant, what one are you talking about? Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it.
Ow!
All right, Vex, you're up.
So this one over here is still in cover, right?
Yes.
I'm
This
gonna go.
one is not.
Cool. I'm gonna go 3D and fly over top of her ass and behind her,
What?
like up and over and behind, and shoot down at her with no cover.
Oh, okay.
You fly?
He has
that's right,
wings.
you're a Strix.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have wings. Yes.
I'm sorry. Let's take a look at your little token that has no wings on it, bud.
Blame Michael. He cropped them out.
Yeah, you are just the worst.
I'm the fucking worst, man.
God damn.
That said, like, let's face it, there's not a whole lot of space on a goddamn token.
I'm blaming you nonetheless because it's always easier.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Scapegoat, you know.
Oh.
I just got crit. I'm still blaming you for that too.
You're like, yeah, into the grass. Okay, well, whatever.
He hasn't shot while he's flying for a while. Give him a break, okay?
It's better than my attack.
Yeah. Well, you didn't attack. What are you talking about? What do you mean better than yours?
Exactly, I ran.
That's
the one
better.
on cover.
Yeah, that's the one out of cover.
That hits. Oh.
Shadow, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
All right. Next turn.
Am I now considered in cover, by the way?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to check.
Okay, I actually need to see how healing works.
Yeah, because that might be
Does
relevant.
it heal, like, it, because he only has 1 point of actual HP damage. Anything beyond that, does it restore stamina?
It's a good fucking question.
If
what
not-
are you using the healing spell you have?
I just mean in general, like, because
Well, maybe the spell would tell us if we looked at the spell. What's the spell called?
hang on, it's not a spell. I have to look at the it's part of healing touch. Once per day, you can spend 10. Oh, never mind. That takes 10 minutes.
Wow.
Now, there is a healing spell that you can get that's really good, but you might not have it. Mystic Cure.
Alright,
That one's really good.
I already have it.
Oh, Mystic Cure, like literally just reading it, I think it doesn't do anything to stamina. Mystic Cure, restore 1d8 plus your wisdom honor hit points to living creature.
Then I wish
Hit
I had
points.
handled my turn differently.
Okay.
We're just gonna go with this.
So there's not a way for me to restore stamina. Interesting. All right. In any case, then, what's the range on this little pistol dude I got?
Like 20 feet normally.
Yeah, let me see.
I think it's 20.
It is 30 feet.
Oh, you can shoot from there. Shoot that one.
Yeah, I guess I'll probably shoot this one. I need to save a spell for now. Just because I don't know how much else we're going to be doing today. Actually, hang on. What does that do? Give me just a second, because I can do that at will. I can do that as much as I want. Oh, this is the wrong book. Hang on. Search in this book. What does that mean? Sorry, give me just a second here.
You're good.
I like that idea better. Tony, which of these is hurt the... Actually, which one of these two is hurt the... Actually, I'm going to go with the one in cover.
Okay.
Because they'll be harder for other people to hit under the current circumstances. They need to make a will save. DC 14.
Okay. 2.
They are dazed. They cannot take actions on their turns, but they do not suffer a penalty to AC.
That is you guys can both get that, by the way. You should both have it.
I added days.
I don't have to take it. I am a Lashunta. I can do that as many times per day as I want just because I exist.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I actually have it, but the problem is if that's a standard action, I can't do that and shoot. So
I know, but it turns somebody off for. Is it just one turn?
Yeah. Actually, let me double check. Days. After a creature has been dazed, but it is day. It doesn't say how. Oh, duration 1 round. So yeah, just 1 turn.
Okay. So their next turn, they're just.
And they're immune to daze for 1 minute after that.
Okay.
So that's this one right here.
It's still really useful though.
and I'm done after that. Actually, I'm gonna shrunk. Okay, now I'm done.
Tanya.
Okay.
It's bear time.
Tanya, go after this one. This one can't do anything.
I'm gonna go after both of them.
If you can, be my guest.
So I have this here shotgun, or scattergun, I suppose.
Yes, Kurtachi, the weekly D&D joy,
It's
or Starfinder
blast.
in this instance, but it is quite enjoyable all the same. This is actually the first time that I have gotten to be
Does that
a
basically
player
just mean the sort
and
of
not a
cone thing you
DM
think it would for a shotgun, or what?
in
Hold on.
years, like literal years.
Weapon special properties.
So excited to get
Blast.
to play.
This weapon fires in a cone that extends only to its first range increment. You
15 feet.
can't use it to attack creatures beyond that range. For each attack you make with a weapon with the blast special property, roll 1 attack against each target in the cone, starting with those closest to you. Each attack takes a -2 penalty in addition to other penalties, such as penalty to all attacks during a full attack. Roll damage only once for all targets. If you roll 1 or more critical hits, roll the extra critical damage only once. And apply it to each creature against which you score a critical hit. You can't avoid shooting at allies in the cone, nor can you shoot any creature more than once. Attacks with a blast weapon ignore concealment. A blast weapon doesn't benefit from feats or special abilities that increase damage of a single attack, such as trick attack. Ammunition for blast weapons is designed for blast attacks, so you spend the usage amount only once for each cone of attacks.
Something of mine had less than a standard action, like a minor action or something. To use.
So
Ew.
you're blasting at them both.
Ew.
And I'm assuming the top's number is the one there, and the bottom's number is the one over there. And
Yeah.
I think you missed like a bitch.
Those are both awful.
I'm gonna take an action to doubt my firearm. Just look at it angrily.
Was that a full action, Tanya?
No, it's just a standard.
Okay,
It's a shotgun. It's always attacks that way.
because they could still move up.
Yeah, you can still take a 5-foot step up. if
Don't you have a reach of 10? So even if they take a 5-foot...
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
The bears do not.
Okay.
So I should still step forward just closer to them to be annoying?
Yeah, I would.
Well, the one person right there can't attack or can't do anything. So you could actually move past them and
this one's dazed.
Yeah, you could be adjacent to both of them if you wanted.
I was here, so...
Yeah, if you move 2 steps, yeah, there you go.
Voila. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
I should have thrown my grenade, whatever.
I mean, how many do you have?
2.
This is the first encounter. You want to use a grenade on your first encounter?
For shits and giggles.
All right, it's time for the things. The guys' turns. Well, this one's like, so don't do anything.
Her brain hurts.
This one freaks out and attacks the bear with her knife.
Nice.
Do I know that one's dazed?
Yeah.
I just need to roll the d20 to be faster.
It doesn't affect their defenses though. They still have their full
What's your
defenses.
CAC?
Yeah, but I'm debating on where I want to attack.
What's your CAC?
Oh, my
Because
CAC
like
is
that's
15.
not a great spot.
18, you got hit.
Just because I might actually
Chunks the survival knife into your body. Four damage.
Okay, I have 7, so 3 left.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah! This one over here freaks out and shoots up at the bird.
How dare you?
Bird 9. That's a miss.
That is a noble Strix, not a bird.
She shoots up into the sky, is about as accurate as you shot down into the ground.
Well, they'll get another chance in just a moment.
Yep. All right, it's time for the big giant horrible monster.
You guys are all mean.
Hey, Vex, are you able to actually maintain like a higher elevation of just of altitude statically?
Is Brett still there?
I don't know. I'll ask him when he gets back.
Am I muted? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, yeah. Well,
oh my god.
Oh, what's wrong?
I don't think he knew he was muted.
This whole time, like, Tony, are you just ignoring me? All right, okay, whatever. Fuck you too, then.
Oh, what were you saying?
I was saying, did I scare her out of her cover since she's had an opportunity to move?
Oh, no, she's just shooting up at you.
Anyway, yes, I can fly. Like, I can't technically hover, but as long as I keep moving, like, on my turn, I can stay in the air indefinitely.
I mean, you supercharged your gun, so
I may as well just shoot it.
You might actually like shoot at this one because I think this one has taken the least amount of damage and it's not in cover.
Also out of cover, yeah.
So it doesn't get a bonus to defenses. So I'd probably shoot at that one.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll shoot at that one.
Yeah, come on, roll good.
Whoop. Whoopsies.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, that looks.
That's a hit.
A D10 plus 4d6.
Yeah.
And you can type all of that in there, by the way.
I was gonna say I've never done this part, so plus. Oh, that's.
Like literally just roll D10.
He's getting it.
I'm getting there. I'm just not the fastest typer, buddy.
You got it.
Did
fucking God.
Did it die? Is it
Yes.
dead? Is it dead?
They are incinerated.
What did you say earlier about the psychic attack?
I lanced her brain.
I lanced her brain.
Gross.
Electric and fire, but mostly fire. This is gonna hurt in a minute here.
Gone.
Move standard.
I think you're done.
I'm pretty sure that I can't.
A smoking helmet lands
Can I
on
go
the ground.
prone as a minor and get slightly less range damage?
I don't know if we actually have minor actions. I don't think.
Yeah, we do. There is a swift action.
Oh, okay.
A smoking helmet lands
Also,
on the ground.
your size going prone is not going to do anything.
I know. I'm done. God. I just thought it was funny.
I'm gonna. You're still just as big as you were before.
All right. So
All right. Vex.
I can't find anything about movement like at all. As far as like flying requirements,
shot left.
We can worry about it later.
Say I
2 shots left.
move around here and shoot down at her and fuck her cover again.
Hey, that's a hit.
Oh, wait.
2.
Never mind.
What were you?
Don't worry about it. I thought you had a different weapon because initially you'd grabbed the one that had non-lethal on it.
No, we changed it. It's
Yeah.
very lethal.
I'm with you.
And then the
Also,
cat's turn.
non-lethal shock damage plus 4d6 fire.
They're still not dead.
Maybe.
Go, kitty, go.
It's 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1. If that's enough, they're dead.
Does the supercharge actually? It still deals the same weapon damage and stuff, right? So if it
He's gonna come over here and
I'm gonna
fire.
look it up.
yeah, it's like if it did 4d6 extra non-lethal damage, it would still be non-lethal, right?
I'm checking.
18. That is a. Let's see.
46 additional
That's
damage.
in
Yeah, you're
cover,
right.
so.
Well, the cat ran over here to
That's
to
a
negate
touch.
cover, or try to.
Yeah, you got
Well,
special
I didn't
weapons.
figure this would negate
Oh, okay.
cover because there's trees in between you. You're negating it because you're in the air.
Yeah, same.
Oh, well, did you see where I moved the cat?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Like, the cat's not in the air, though.
okay. I didn't know how dense it was.
Yeah, I figure sideways shooting through trees is harder than up and down shooting through trees.
So is that
Sure.
considered flanking?
No. Does the 18 miss?
I'm checking that out right now.
Okay.
No, it hits.
Dang it!
Don't worry, we'll
assuming
get
that-
you we'll get you a mic stand later.
I still apologize.
It's supposed to be here tomorrow, so you're not drumming into the microphone incidentally.
I
All right,
apologize. still.
she slumps down,
Dang it!
zeroed out. She's dead.
How hurt is this one? Do we know?
No.
That's the one I shot first.
There we go.
Go get him, big guy.
It's my big guy. I think I'm the littlest thing here.
That's why I call you
Aric's
the big
turn.
guy.
Actually, no. I imagine the Strix is shorter than me. I'm really tall. I'm just very thin.
I don't know, I'm 6 foot.
I'm 7 foot, so.
There you go, yeah.
I think there's a bear getting ready to punch the shit out of this bitch.
You're actually only 3 inches shorter than me.
So if when I wonder when do we know when that daze falls off?
On their at the start of their next turn.
Okay.
It might fall off now,
Not
but it doesn't
before.
really matter.
Well,
What's it called?
it does matter because she's in cover, but if I just walk up next to her with my pulsecaster pistol, I don't feel like she would still be in cover if I'm next to her. But
I think it since it lasts a round, it falls off at the start of your turn.
at the start, okay. Because some things would like end at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
What's the name of the ability? I can try to find it.
It's literally days, and it says it lasts for 1 round, but that's all it says. Of course, she might not be able to make a opportunity attack if she doesn't have her knife ready right now. Because she still has her gun out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to have cover against my attack.
What you doing?
I'm gonna try and wait, is this one still alive?
No.
No.
Okay.
I just fucking
You're just gonna try and non-lethal this one?
Yeah, I have a non-lethal weapon, and if there's a chance that we can not kill all 3 of them, I like that idea. So, and that's why I wanted to move up next to her because my chance is to hit her ass. But in any case, so this is against her energy armor. 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 damage.
Oh, she's still up.
She up with 1.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm so sad. I'm the only person with a non-lethal weapon too. All right, I'm done.
Is that another shitty movie?
Bear.
series?
Bear,
Non-lethal weapon?
okay.
Beat
cool.
it.
Just beat it. Come on!
Yes, everybody miss until I can electrocute her so she doesn't die.
Well, it's her turn now.
Fuck you. I'm gonna just flip it off as a free action, and then I'm
I'm
done.
gonna try and run.
That'd be a bad idea. The bear gets another swing.
That's true, but still.
Not if it disengages.
She's gonna back up and she's gonna shoot at you. Oh no, that wouldn't be good.
She can move up here. She
Oh,
can
yeah,
take
she
a 5-foot step
You'll
to
get
there.
cover, but she'll shoot at you anyway. She's shooting at you.
Me?
No.
That's
The
fine.
shooter that just shot her with an electric gun.
She probably can't miss, but
She snarls something in her language. You can see that freaking fanatical look in her eyes.
my
too,
my,
that you
my
heard
99
something
years of scholarly work is going to tell me that she shouted some sort of profane insult. It's probably something akin to "fuck you."
That's a 15 against your.
Yes.
You got it,
Yes.
bub.
A 15
But
against
is that with
yes.
the
No,
plus
you have +4 cover, bro.
Is that against? Okay. Is that kinetic or energy then?
kinetic?
Okay, it misses.
Okay. Yeah, she had to back up into the forest, so you got covered just automatically.
If it was kinetic, if it was energy, it still would have hit.
Well, it missed.
I have an 11 energy armor and a 12 kinetic. I'm the best.
For the giant bug.
Go eat this corpse over here.
Well, my debate was, can I try and take a non-lethal shot?
Non-lethal shot, not unless the weapon has non-lethal. You could probably do a non-lethal melee attack of some sort, but I don't know.
Yeah, like I think if you took a -4, you could make your melee attack non-lethal, but there's no way to make a incineration
Yeah,
cannon.
you can't shoot a plasma cannon and be like, "Don't kill her."
Like
What if I take off her leg?
you can probably do
Yeah,
a
that's non-lethal. Nobody dies from their leg blowing off and all their
It
vital
cauterizes
fluids.
immediately. It's fine.
it actually just straight up says you can use a weapon that deals lethal damage to do non-lethal damage instead, but you take a -4 penalty to the attack roll. So
Oh, just any gun.
yeah,
Wow.
you can
Cool.
shoot her
There
with
you go.
non-lethal damage. You
Wait,
just take a
wait.
-4 penalty.
Does that work for spells?
It says weapon.
Okay.
So
I guess I'll just try and take a shot.
Are you trying to non-lethal it or?
Yeah.
Okay.
you should move up again so she can't get cover. She can't opportunity attack you without a melee weapon. So
So
Good.
D20 -1.
Hold out your leg.
Hey, did that work?
It did.
Well, it was -4. Oh, -1 total.
But he has a +3,
I have a
so
+3.
Yeah,
so
no, you're fine. I was like, you got it. You're good. Sorry.
you don't need to roll damage. She only has 1 HP left.
cool. I'm gonna search the corpse that I'm standing on.
I'm gonna put a blue marker there. She's unconscious. That one's dead.
The one I'm standing on,
so-
I'd like to search.
So you want to look at their stuff?
Yes, pretty please.
All right. They have a troop ceremonial plate, an Imperial pacification rifle. It comes with 12 long arm rounds, which they technically fired fucking
Some.
like three. So we'll just say 9. And a survival knife.
Can I take a pacification rifle?
What kind of weapon? What kind of ammunition does the rifle
Long
use?
arm.
It's long arm projectile.
Okay.
Long arm projectile rounds.
Any of y'all gonna use that?
I am not proficient.
There's 3 of them.
I'll take one, you take one, and then we sell one.
How much ammo in total?
Michael, are you the treasure bag?
Yeah,
Three
I can keep track of equipment, but we also need to keep track of
Time.
No, not time. I mean, we do need to be concerned about time. We have about 10 minutes. No, the other thing is that we need to be concerned about bulk, about what we can actually carry.
We can load some onto the cat.
Okay, so there's
I'm also not bringing
27
my rifle.
rounds in total.
So can I remove that from here?
The rifles function as hunting rifles for bulk, so probably 1 each.
Okay, hang on 1 second, Tony. I'm creating a new spot on our inventory spreadsheet. Okay, so what stuff are people not going to be carrying on them?
The plate.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants the armor.
Do we even want the armor?
Does it look like it would sell well?
I mean,
It's worth
it is.
110.
That is the lowest tier of heavy armor.
Then never mind. It's probably not worth weight versus.
How far away are we from our ship, I guess is a better question.
You've been walking for probably about 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so we're not going to worry about the armor. We do want the rifles.
Yes.
Yeah. At least 2 people are actively taking rifles right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I would actually say the hunting rifle is also the lowest tier projectile weapon. So other than the ones that we're going to actually use, I don't know that these are even necessarily worth picking up to sell.
So nothing then?
Other than the rifles we're actually going to, like the rifles and ammunition we're actually going to make use of.
Then you mark those on your own character sheets.
Okay, what's the name of the weapon again?
Just put hunting rifle down, because it doesn't matter.
If you want to put like an asterisk on it that allows you to note that it's a Aslanti
Imperial
weapon.
pacification rifle. But hunting rifle's easier to say. And there's 27 rounds. Split those up between you 2.
I'll
take the spare.
13.
You take the spares because I can recharge my weapon over time. I can steal from I can recharge my stuff.
But you can't recharge a hunting rifle.
No, but I'm saying like my normal weapon, my main go-to weapon is going to be able to be recharged.
Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Hunting rifles are actually worth 240. I don't know what sell value you get, but those are actually pretty good. You might pick up that one rifle, Michael.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm just going to put it on my person then. I have bulk to spare.
Do you want some ammo?
As much food.
No, I'm not proficient in long arms.
Word.
Me neither.
But I'll carry it for the sake of having it. Okay.
All right, so you guys get 600 experience to split between you.
150 each. Got it.
Go to 400.
All right. So, does anyone have anything to tie this this Aslantean up with?
I have rope.
You have rope?
I think that's part of my kit.
I did not get anything.
No, and I shouldn't. List of like useful shit to pick up next time.
All right, so we're gonna use some rope and tie up this Aslantean.
Okay.
How do we know how long it would normally take for them to like come back to?
Do we need
I honestly, I would say it'd probably take about, I don't know, for them to just be conscious again. I would say probably 10 to 20 minutes, unless you try to get them awake faster.
So I'm gonna use a cantrip to stabilize them. I know that doesn't actually need to happen, but I'm gonna do it anyway for the sake of in case there was any actual like internal damage anywhere. Can I just make a medicine check to try and like give them up to 1 HP so that they're conscious?
Yeah, sure.
Here, feel better, but not like good enough to actually be feeling good. Okay.
24.
All right, that I'll say that's good enough. Well, one thing you notice
before I wake her up, by the way, I want to remove her helmet just in case there's comm units in it.
Okay, no problem. I figured you guys would strip him of everything, like not make her naked, but
I don't have a reason to remove her armor if we're not taking it, and that sounds cumbersome. So
But we would still definitely. I would have made sure we at least looked them down and had no communications.
Like if you took her armor off, you just throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to bother with the time. Like, I'll take the helmet off, make sure she's not close to weapons and she doesn't have some sort of noticeable comm unit.
Well, could I just use my computer to check for any local transmission?
Maybe.
Like, can we just say that's a thing that I do to save time?
Just roll a check.
Yeah, computers check.
Roll 1d20.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Okay,
Not
I'm still gonna do it anyways.
right now.
And actually, before we try to like wake her up and stuff and go into what that entails, I think this is a good spot for us to stop. It's got 7 minutes until 7, so pause there.
I will say while you're doing your medicine check, because you're obviously inspecting her.
Yeah.
You notice she's really, really young.
Okay.
Like you don't know much about Aslantes really, but she's really young.
Maybe when you say really young, do you mean like essentially like along the lines? Because I do have both physical science and life science and medicine. So would I maybe compare this to like the genetic makeup of like a 12-year-old or like a 17-year-old?
Like a 17-year-old.
Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. Noted.
So, since you guys are about to leave, that was pretty good.
That was awesome. That was fun.
I like this game. So this is a weird question. You guys want to do it again on the next Sunday?
Yeah. If you
Yes.
any Sunday that you're ready, Tony, I absolutely want to do this.
Because I would honestly I will keep playing this every weekend if we want to do it every weekend because I'm really liking it.
Shout out to Prince Mystic. They just said that this was really fun. Thanks a ton for doing it, and best of luck to us. Thank you as well to you, Prince Mystic.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Mishkin. I can't read. I apologize.
How dare you?
Dude.
You even got your eyes surgically altered.
I am
so
going
you
to
could
endeavor
read
to
that.
switch all cams. I know a lot of the other like D&D style like online things that happen. Like everybody usually runs full cameras, so you can get player reactions and faces and stuff. I'm happy to do that. So Michael, you might get on like.
I can look at adjusting the setup of what my current overlay is to allow for more cameras to be plugged in.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably just throw up a different overlay for this particular game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It just I just have to make it.
Can I just get that not on my screen?
What do you mean not on?
I just don't like looking at myself on camera.
That's fine. Just don't look over here.
I'm gonna try my best.
So yeah. In which case, though, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick sign off. Thank you for everybody that was watching. Shout out to all of the new followers that just followed us today. I sincerely sincerely appreciate that. So another quick shout out to Prince Mishkin, the Alpha Mega Zero, Minetta 1998, and Nazi Lowriders. Thanks for following us, and thank you to everyone else who lurked. Thank you for being here. And we will be streaming every Sunday, whether it's Starfinder or not. I mean, as long as Tony's ready to DM, then we'll absolutely be streaming Starfinder on Sundays. Otherwise, we'll be streaming something else. I mean, last week we streamed Earth Defense Force. There's plenty of other multiplayer games that we can dive into as well. So
what time do we normally do that at?
Thank you, sir. We try to start the stream at 3 p.m. Alaska time, so 4 p.m. Pacific, and that jumps all the way to 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
So
Yep.
keep that as a note. I will also normally probably be streaming on Tuesdays, maybe Wednesdays as well, just either personal games or playing a game with Tony or something like that. So if you would like to catch that, then awesome. Otherwise, please, I encourage you to check out the YouTube channel if you want to see the start of our newest series, which is First Impression, as well as our other series, which is Tie Talk, which we haven't launched the actual initial episode for. Otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. Well, I'll see you next time. And if you catch another one of our videos or streams, thank you and enjoy.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah, and also we might notice both like now and in future that we are very new to the system and deal with it for a little while.
Deal with it. That's all right. It keeps them informed. All right. Anyway, I'm turning it off.